Let's give him a little bit extra here. It counts down and then it drops on its own.
Oh, okay. Just a little 2 minute thing or one
Yeah,
minute thing,
it's
whatever.
15 seconds on this one, but
That's what I have to do when whenever I do my premieres. I gotta wait a certain amount of time because
yeah,
if I
get it in
do it
2 minutes.
right at whatever the time frame, it won't start for till like an extra 5 minutes. I don't know. I'm just like, what the hell. So I just let it play for about a minute or two. Then when I come in to join, whoever decides to show up in the chat, I'll just I'll go in. It might be like by the time I about 2 minutes in, just to give it time to get going. Because if I keep on doing it, it just keeps on going back to that countdown shit. So I'm just like,
Right.
so
What's up, Caleb?
Caleb's in the house.
The
My
Tattoo
fellow.
Dave Show. I've counted that this with that official title. This is our 12th episode.
Oh, okay, cool.
The 12th episode of the Tattoo and David Show. What is
That,
up, people?
that's in the span of what, 5 years?
Yeah, in the span of 5 to 10 years, we've done 12 episodes. What is up? How's everybody doing tonight? What's everybody up to? Where are you coming from? What are you up to? Are you working?
Not me. I'm not working.
No, you got a little bit of a longer hiatus until you go back. We got more.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes. I'm try to go back at a reasonable time, but uh, the downside to all that is that my knee is it's I'm gaining strength in my knee, but the healing time is a slow process, mainly because one, I am a type 2 diabetic, and two is just age. You know, I'm an old man. You know,
Yeah.
and the healing time isn't like it was maybe 10 years ago. You know, so my bounce back time is not as fast as it should be.
Right.
You know, but my blood sugar levels, I check it. I don't check it every day like I should because I kind of know where I'm at with it. So, but when I do check it, it's usually no higher than 130, probably no lower than like 110. So I'm right where I need to be. Could I be lower? Of course, but you know, um, I might have to go back to that. You know, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So that's what my PT, also known as a physical therapist, telling me. It's like, look, we can't let you go back to work. You know, if your knee keeps on a constant swelling, because that's the main issue is the swelling. It's not the mending part. It's more so the swelling.
Mm.
Everything else is fine. It's just that once I get going, like after a certain period of time, my knee just wants to blow up, you know, and so that's what I'm dealing with now. So because she told me to wait till I go see my follow up appointment with my orthopedic at the end of October. It's just, I'm like, what? That's too long. I mean, my physical therapy would be finished during the first week of October, you know, and
Yeah.
I got to wait an extra 3 4 weeks to go see the guy, and they're like, yeah. And so when I had talked to the HR guy from my job, and I basically let him know what the situation was, and I was just like, man, I just got irritated because it's like I'm trying to come back, but at the same time, it's like, why do I have to still sit at home for extended period of time?
Yeah.
And so basically, he said, look, after your physical therapy, there's nothing else they can do for you. You know, they're just being extra cautious. That's the reason why that is. He said, but if you're able to bump up your your appointment, and then we can still come to work, but it just be only a part-time basis.
Right.
And I'm like, so my thinking after, and it was just very short conversation. It wasn't that long. It was like not even 5 minutes, probably less than that. And so he wants me to wait till after my physical therapy, and then call and see if I can bump up the appointment. But I'm probably going to try that tomorrow, but I still got to call my adjuster anyway, so give him a heads up what's going on, especially let him know about my recovery period time and what we discussed and stuff. But he can be in the know because I'm thinking they did it's not required, but they did recommend some extra PT time just
Okay.
to help with the swelling. And but that has to be okay with the adjuster, the guy that's in charge of this case, my workers' comp and stuff. So he has to make sure that's a okay deal, because all this stuff's coming out of their pocket. They all paying for this stuff. So whether they just said just take the rest of the time off or whatnot, then um, so be it. But I think what my issue was or is that I'm being on my feet too long and I'm walking way too much than I should. And
Right.
I think after about a good 30 minutes, my knee just wants to say, fuck it, sit down.
That's all it could
I want
take.
to keep on, I want to keep going and stuff,
Right.
because I don't want to be idle. That's why I'm actually trying to move around as I can and doing little things. Like this whole weekend was laundry day. So, I mean, we had laundry out the wazoo, and so
Yeah.
was focusing about to tell the difference in how that compared to doing regular house and
Starting to cut out a little bit.
yeah, uh, it's like got to
You cut pretty bad. What's up, Mr. Northern Nomad? What is up? Brad, Caleb, Joe, Carnage.
Like, do I know it to be heal? But so just waiting.
Man, you're broken up for a couple minutes now, man. It's not even coming in on my side. Is anybody else having a hard time hearing him in the chat or me? It was acting up pretty bad.
For a couple minutes.
Yeah, for a couple minutes, couldn't hardly understand anything you're saying. I don't know if it was my side or.
Can you understand me now?
It's better, but it's still kind of broken up. But it is a little better.
Okay. I don't know what all they heard. So, bottom line is, I still got some time to be at home.
Yeah, you still got time for rehab and.
I don't want to repeat all that shit, but
I was like,
yeah. But the bottom line is, I still got some time left to stay home. As much as I want to go back to work, I know I can't.
Right. Yeah,
it's just
want to be back to normal, but you're back.
Yeah,
man.
the main thing is just the swelling. That's the main issue. That's the issue. Everything else is fine, but other than that, I'm okay. It's just irritation and frustration because of the way it's a slow process of the healing of my knee. There's just a lot of factors that factor into it.
And the diabetes is gonna make it difficult the whole way through.
Yep, it sure is. So
Brad says he's been sick with sinus and chest congestion for the past week. That sucks, especially when you gotta go to work. You don't.
Yeah,
that does suck.
Yeah, one of my coworkers was hitting me up and they was like, "Look, we're getting all this overtime and shit. We working Saturdays now." Like, what the fuck?
Because of you or?
No, it's just because they're in their peak season now. We're in peak season now.
Oh, that's right. It's your overtime money, huh?
Yeah. So it's just like, oh no, that ain't me. Shit.
Well, if you were working, you would be getting overtime.
Oh hell yeah, we wouldn't be doing this right now. I'd be in my recovery mode.
Yeah.
Because the schedule that for my team that I work with is like we get 40 hours one week, and then the next week we gotta take over particular lines. So we stay about 10 hours, 10 to 11 hours a day, and
Yeah.
then Fridays and Saturdays now. So that's money that I'm losing. So
Yeah. Sucks.
yep. But hey, it is what it is, you know.
Yeah, and ultimately it's for the best to heal properly.
Yeah. And so I'll probably be on light duty for about another month at the job. To otherwise, you know.
When you go back, you'll be on light duty.
Yeah. Yeah. They even told me I would be. So the 2 month period that I thought I was going to have off and then be back, it's turning into a 4 month period.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was one when you said like when you were saying in the beginning that I was like, man, it's in my mind like I've had friends, and they go out for 6 months plus with those kind of similar injuries. It was a long process, the rehab and
Well, well, they did say it was going to take. My PT did say that it was going to take about 6 months, good
6 months.
6 months, and then another six to really kind of get the back of swing of things to be fully normal.
Yeah,
So 6 months to a year, give or take, depending on your recovery time.
yeah,
Because I know that everybody's recovery time is different.
man,
So, yeah. So I just come to realization that it is what it is. You know, as long
yeah.
as we stay on top of stuff, we'll be fine, or I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's not. You would think that shit, you could be at home, you could all do kinds of stuff. No, that ain't it. It's not as fun as you think it is. Yeah, I mean, I got stuff to do and shit. I get to chill with my wife, stuff like that. But it's just more so being stagnant for a long period of time,
Right.
icing the leg, having the leg raised up, and it's very minimal you can do. So it's not like you can just go out there and go to the movies, go toy hunting, and do all kinds of stuff. No, it ain't that. It ain't nothing near like that. Yeah, So it's just more for just being horizontal and
Yeah, propped up.
watching, yeah, watching movies or TV or YouTube all day. So yeah, so it's not as funny as you think it is. So
Yeah,
I
but
think it's not
jerks
like
that think that.
well, I mean, it was nice and all, but
It gets
you're
old
not
too.
you're
Trust me.
not able to do what you think you're gonna do. Like I thought, man, okay, cool. To a period of time, I get this X amount of days off. I
Yeah,
can maybe have time to do this and that and blah blah blah. No, nothing like that. Nothing like that at all.
yeah,
Like right now, I could be like getting this toy room and organized and rearranging stuff. Nope, I can't even do that either.
mm,
It's just after a certain amount of time, it's going to take a toll on the knee, and the knee's like, you need to stop with this shit.
right.
So it's just like it's not even to me at this point. It's not even worth me trying to start any kind of project.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I won't be able to finish it in time like I want to. So I just leave it as is until
right.
otherwise until peak season's over with. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeesh.
But yeah, that's what I got going on right now. So what about you, sir? Seems like you on a roll on to a good healthy path.
Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. I still deal with the diabetes, but that's like the worst case of everything. It's been pretty good. I've been on a pretty healthy diet. I get a lot, I've been working a lot. So I walk around a lot. I go to the gym now. So I'm slowly making a comeback health wise. I'm enjoying it. I got my own little routine now. Hang out with friends over here. Like I just came back from really close friends. We played that like loteria. It's kind of like bingo, Spanish
Hmm.
bingo. We played that. I lost $5, but had fun doing that. Came back here for this, but it's been good. Been having a little bit of luck toy hunting. Like, of course, right now till the end of December, we have RosCon going on. They're calling it Con.
Yeah, but the two locations that are in my town suck. I was only able to find that mummy for you, and I picked up that Danny Trejo pop, and I don't have any other figures representation of him. So I'm sure there might be or others out there.
Yeah.
But that's like the closest thing I'm going to get for the time being.
Yeah.
And then of course, I got that what's it called? Let me it's right here. I got to move the stack of comics. I still yet to get my end of the month books. I got to go tomorrow and get them before the next round starts taking place.
Shit, it's the wrong one.
So here is the thing that I picked up is the Dungeons and Dragons Sheila, the Invisible Sheila.
And that's a variant?
So this is my first ever Super 7.
Nice.
I know out of all the Super 7s I could have got, they were like, people be like, oh, what? That's the thing you pick up? I mean, it's $20 compared to 55, $60 elsewhere. So you tell me.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. But she's the only one that showed up in my area by the house. I do have all the Hasbro ones, all the cartoon ones with the Hasbro version.
Oh, yeah.
So this one will probably be really cool to add to it. I don't know if I'm going to open it or not. I'll probably just leave it as is.
Because that's the only one right now, right? So it'd be.
Yeah. So I know people find it in Hank. I don't need a Hank because I already have a Hank. I'm pretty sure that one's better. This is fine. But I don't need double Hanks if I can avoid it.
Well, these Super 7, I think they're 7-inch, right? They're a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I think so.
They didn't even really smell too good.
I'm thinking about trying to get the movie ones, but I'm not sure. What did Brad say?
He's jealous of these Super 7 D&D figures. That he doesn't have any of these at all.
Oh, okay.
The Hasbro release. I think the Hasbro release are just fine, but.
Oh yeah. That's the only reason why I picked up that Sheila. It's because it's different in her visibility. So I thought that was cool. But as far as anything else, I don't even know if they still doing any more because I know they released the Shadow Warriors or Shadow Weavers or the little ghost things that they have. I wouldn't mind having that to go along with the villain of the show. I forgot his name.
The guy in the red suit, whatever his name is, that demon dude.
Yeah, so they can go with those. If I can get a set of those, that'd be great. Whatever villains that Hasbro didn't release,
right?
Because all those Hasbro Dungeons and Dragons I got on clearance, for like $7 a piece. Even Wave 2 or Series 2. So pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And Series 2 didn't really show up like that. Very few locations had them. And so when they went on clearance, I just snagged them. Stuff. All right, y'all.
Available Hasbro website. That's cool. This one's mine. Picked up Hank. So this is my first.
Oh, Shadow.
No, this isn't my first Super 7. I got Pumara or whatever his name was. Pumra. This guy, I just got his head here, but I got this. This is my first Super 7.
Well, it was better than nothing.
Yeah, I still have him complete because he came with a total of 3 head sculpts. This figure.
While we're on the subject of Dungeons and Dragons, give me a second. Let me get something. You can still talk and everything.
Yeah. So, yeah, this one. This is my first to pick up. It was $19 too, just like the NECA.
Yeah, I don't Those are the only two that I've seen people get. I don't know about any of the others because I've been watching a lot of people
Yeah,
from different
Roscoe.
areas, especially Art G and them, and
Yeah.
people in his area because there's a lot of people in Pennsylvania that be the toy hunters, and they be finding all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm just like, damn.
Caleb, you got the kid with Uni Super 7 or that Hasbro one? The Hasbro one's nice with that figure.
Yeah. So if you hear a lot of noise, my apologies. I'm just
What's that?
trying. I said, if you hear a lot of noise, that's my apologies. I'm just trying to move shit around so I can grab stuff.
And I've been slowly kind of picking up, trying to, I don't want to say army build, but yeah, army build these
Oh,
Minecraft figures. I like them. I got a zombie, and this is my second piglin warrior.
yeah. I decided not to collect those. I would love to, but at this point, that movie's been out too long, and pretty much every location I go to, those things have been sold out. I mean, the only thing that you could really find is that 2-pack with Dennis and uh, what's his name, Fred or uh, Steve,
Oh, the yeah,
with the helmet and shit.
yeah. I think the one Brad saying he wants that Tiamat dragon. That's the one with the multiple heads.
Oh man, you shit! If I had the 300 to spend on that motherfucker,
That's
I
what it
sure
costs.
would.
300.
Oh yeah, I think you were like a made to order figure too. It wasn't like one of those figures where you could order and it'll just have like plenty in stock. I think that was like a made to order thing.
Yeah. What's up,
I could be
Nostalgic
wrong.
Toys Plus? How you doing, brother? Thanks for popping in and hanging out with us. We're
Who's
good.
who?
Huh?
Who came in?
Nostalgic Toys Plus?
Oh shit! What's going on, man? I haven't seen you in a minute.
What's
You still
happening?
collecting toys?
We're good, man. Just dealing with our own getting old stuff. We got old stuff to deal with. Old people stuff.
I'm almost done. My bad. I'm
No,
thinking.
that's fine. You're good. We'll chit chat. We'll chit chat. I'm just having me some Diet Pepsi. Little Diet Pepsi here. Yeah, I picked up a lot of stuff, man, from basically the past 2 days. I hit up like a couple of Ross, a couple of Ollies, a couple of DDs, and for the first time, for me anyway, the first time ever for DDs, I found a NECA figure. They never have stuff like that in my area, at least. I've never seen DDs with anything like that. This was more the most, I guess, luxury figure.
You said luxury figure.
But yeah, I got this Slash, kind of the cartoon variant Slash, and I think it's pretty nice looking. I dig it.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Can you do
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
for show? Other than that, I'm still like trying to like I don't want to release like a million Ross videos, but man, it's every time I go in there, there's good stuff. But I'm still like
Well,
because I'm looking for the Godzilla. I want the Leo Hunchback NECA one. There's a few, and I'm seeing people still find the Super 7 Misfits. Misfits figures, the vintage style, and I've been wanting that too, so I keep looking. Oh, you're starting to, I hear you, starting to run out of space or starting to get cramped with space. That's everybody's worst issue.
well, hopefully, well, at least he's better than what I've been doing. Shit. Check out my space and see what you think. No, it's just my. It's not so much space. Well, it kind of is, sort of a little bit, but not as bad. It's just I just need shells. I just
Yeah.
need to focus on buying shells. You know, that's
Man.
my deal. All right. I guess you can make me large. All right. So while we was on the subject of Dungeons and Dragons, so I just went ahead and pulled out all my stuff from Dungeons and Dragons. I haven't opened these yet because I do would like to eventually go live and open all of these up. I think that'd be a fun live video. And most of these, with the exception of Series 2, you can find them on at Ollie's. They still peg one in there. So if you're interested, check out your Ollie's and check it and get the cartoon versions of Dungeons and Dragons. Now I don't know if they have all the characters, but I know at my Ollie's they have like Hank and Uni and the little Viking Bobby. You know, I think that's about it. Anyways, so here's Deanna. So I got her.
Nice.
And then let's see.
I got her too. I think she goes pretty well with the origins-sized females.
And then, of course, you know, you got Bobby and Uni. Because I know you bought a couple of those for your customs.
Yeah.
So,
Got a couple of those.
I think he's still at my local Ollie's. I don't think Deanna is, but I know Uni and Bobby is.
Are they still for $9.99? Do you know, or because I've heard they're
I
supposed to drop?
don't know. I hadn't even looked. And then, of course, you know, I got Hank. So a lot of people were complaining about these figures because they fall apart and they're not very good quality, and that you know that especially with that picture of him holding the bow like that.
Yeah.
And they said when you put it in toy form, he can't even hold his bow like that or nothing. So that was getting a lot of people's nerves. And then, of course, Bengar, that's who it is. Bengar, the villain.
The villain.
And then Dungeon Master. So,
oh yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah, I got lucky with this guy because I think it was I don't remember how many there were, but there wouldn't have many left. So
where'd you find him at? In store?
I got at clearance at Target for like $10. I think probably eight or $10, something like that. It was very cheap.
That's nice. I wanted that one too.
I had to grab a set while I could.
Yeah, Brad, that's a nice feature. I just wish that going live on YouTube, you could add people like.
I think you can. I think, but I could try whenever I go or whenever you go, whatever. Yeah. All right, so that was wave 1 or series 1, and so then series 2, like I said, series 2 didn't really pop off like that. At least in my area, they didn't. So it was like maybe out of like the dozen Targets I went at the time, maybe 2 locations had these, I think. So it was very rare that you would find these, you know. So we got Eric.
Nice. I don't have him.
So then Sheila, of course.
Nice. I don't have her either.
So this is what she all comes with. Comes with like the cloak and shit and the hood and the dice. So that's one reason why that was like pretty much the only reason why I picked up that Super 7 was so I could have her go with a regular version.
Yeah.
So I know that Super 7 did release. I think they only released 2 series, and I think her and Hank were like in series 1 along with one of the skeleton guys, and then I want to say Shadow Demons. I think they had like 2 villains and 2 heroes. And then, of course, you know, everybody's favorite, Presto, the wizard.
Oh, yeah. That's a cool one.
Yeah, he's like a fan favorite of a lot of people that like this cartoon. So, but yeah, so I got all of them and everything. Like I said, I really got lucky with Wave 2, or Series 2, or whatever you want to call it. So eventually I would like to do a live and open those up. Maybe I could do that before I officially go back to work, you know. So, and I also I still want to do my my Motu my Motu Thundercats reviews too as well. So
Yeah.
that way I could do something with that. Um, the only thing is I gotta heat the ankles up, not the ankles, the shins up to where I could do all the switching out
Yeah.
and stuff. Because I wasn't going to do it when we went live that one time because that shit was hard. I'm like, no, I'm not about to struggle just to try to swap out and feed. Fuck all that. So I got to take
Yeah.
the time to loosen them up a little bit so I can pop them in and out.
Right.
All right,
Yeah. I
so
don't know if you'll have like I watch movies, like I have all the movie apps, but I use my Prime, I guess, account is my main, like the main screen when I go to movies and shows, and they have like live, like 24/7 live for the old stuff like Silverhawks, Dungeons and Dragons, and that's how I watch them. It's free, and you go and it's just live, so you can't plan like you start off on episode 1 or 2. It's just wherever it is in the loop. So I watch Dungeons and Dragons like that. Brad was saying he used to watch it, and he still does.
yeah,
But I can see
so
him
yeah,
on that 24/7 live.
all right. So are y'all ready for Dave's paleo absurd or paleo stuff info?
There it is.
All
Very
right,
prepared.
all right.
Oh,
I
you got
got
the two, Brad? Yeah, that where it just streams live.
so I picked out 3 species. I figured that'd be kind of fun um, to go over. All right, let me go ahead and take this thing off. This has no.
Guys, this is a new section of our Kevin and Dave's live with Kevin and David Blucker, and it's going to be Dave's absurd paleo facts. So we're not going to fact check any of this. We're just going to take it that he has knowledge in this field.
Oh yeah, I know everything
It's
about
very
dinosaurs
educational, Brad. This is
and
the
their.
educate. The rest of it, you're just going to be dumber for watching. But this is the one time we're all
One
going to
time.
gain knowledge.
All right. So first species is the elasmosaur. Okay. So most people would think, oh, that's the Loch Ness monster. Well, yes and no. No, because or yes, because it looks like the Loch Ness monster. That's a totally different species. The no is because one, it's not even close to being what it is. So if that makes any sense, so it is, but it isn't. It looks like it, but it's not like it. Kind of, sort of. I guess it all depends on how you act. But I know the real truth. It is and it isn't. So just take my word for it. You can trust me on this. All right. All right. So you want to know where they got the name Elasmosaurus from? Well, you know how rubber bands, elastic rubber bands, when they call it elastic. Well, think about it. This is Elasmosaur elastic. So this is where we get all the materials from rubber bands, elastic. So what scientists figured out was that these particular species provide enough resources to where they can make actual rubber bands. So that's where the name elastic rubber bands come from. It comes from the dinosaur Elasmosaurus. A lot of people don't know this because it's a very rare item, and they don't want a lot of people finding out about the resources of um, so they can use it for other things they're not supposed to. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's why they call it the elasmosaurus, is because it's based off of rubber bands. That's where they get the materials from. Because these particular species, their bones, um, have the material that needs to be made for rubber bands. So yeah,
There you go.
there you go, man. See, I told you the
The
inside
more
knowledge
you
here.
know. The more
Ask
you know.
me. I know this stuff. Trust me. You can trust me on this. Proven facts. All right. Next up, this is one of my favorites. All right. So this right here.
That's that whole plastic.
So what?
He's been huffing figures again.
Oh, I got to read the comments real quick.
That old plastic. You've been opening up those old McFarlane shits.
So yes, Brad, to answer your question, this is part of the educational portion of the program. Okay, so bear with me. I don't know about the huffing part, but it could have contributed to my knowledge of all this stuff. So I will neither confirm or deny either one. So, all right. So this is one of my favorites. This is the Sarcosuchus, one of the largest crocodiles ever to roam the earth. Okay. You know that how when people like say certain things in life and it was just kind of be funny and stuff, and they call it sarcasm.
Right, right.
Well, that word comes from this particular species. That's why it's called the Sarcosuchus because of the sarcasm, you know. Because look how funny looking this is. It's actually like a crocodile, but it's not really a crocodile. So they use sarcasm as they're like thinking like, shit, that looks like a crocodile. And they'd be like, no, it's not. Because look, do crocodiles have a funny little knob like that? No, I don't think so.
No.
But in reality, there are some like that, but they're like on a very smaller scale, they're real small crocodiles. But you didn't hear this from me, okay? So don't tell nobody else. All right. So that's where we got the word sarcasm from, was from the crocodile, from this particular species, the Sarcosuchus.
The
You know, even though
Sarcosuchus.
in even though in Greek terminology it means flesh or meat, but I think here in the States they decided that that didn't make no sense, so they decided to call it sarcasm sores.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like it is, but it isn't. But it's kind of like uh, kind of making fun of something, but it's not really what it is. It just kind of goes over people's head and stuff, and they'd be like, "Look, that's a crocodile." Woo! It goes over my head. Sarcasm. You know. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That's great. See, only I know this stuff. Okay. All right. So that's where we get the word sarcasm from. It's from the Sarcosuchus.
Sarcosuchus. Is he?
Yeah,
I take it he's a meat eater.
he is a meat eater apparently.
He looks like it.
All right, let me grab this other one.
Yeah, we need a
All right.
graduation cap for this segment, and like a pipe or something, like, and put you in like a chair, a long chair.
Be like on what was that movie? Ms. Doubtfire when
Yeah.
he takes over, or she takes over the segment, the dinosaur segments, because the old boy got so old and shit. He was just like, look, you know what? I think this guy's gonna do well for it. So that's kind of like how that this is. All right.
What's up, Dondi? We got Dondi in the house.
Oh, Dondi, you missed the two reviews of the species, so you're gonna have to go back and rewatch this video again so you
Yeah.
can catch the first two species, because I'm not about to go over it again.
We're in a new segment to our to Tattoo and Dave Live, and it's Dave's absurd paleo facts. So we're learning all kinds of
All kinds of
very
shit.
interesting information about these
Uh,
critters that don't
why
want to
why they
live.
got where the name derives from, why they named it, and why it ties into what goes on today, things like that. So all right. So This species right here, it's a Suchomimus. Okay,
Yes.
I think it's what it's called. Suchomimus. No, I think it's called. That's what it is. Heck, I don't know. Sucho something. Not Sarco. Not sarcasm, but Sucho. All right. All right. So this particular species is called Suchomimus, and
Absurd.
and it means crocodile mimic. Okay, but that's in real terms that's what it's called. But in my terms, this particular species is where the crocodiles come from. It looks like a croc, but it's not a croc. You know, but see how it's all bipedal and everything. Got
Yeah,
long legs, got claws on its hands, and things like that. So over time, that's when forget about the sarcosuchus and all the other stuff, that comes where this is the real deal. This is where the crocodiles really came from, because hence the word crocodile mimic. It's copying, So that's what it looks like. It's not. But as it aged, it started to get fatter and legs start to shrink. These legs start to grow out a little bit more, and then they just they are what they are that you see today. You see what I mean?
absolutely.
Yeah. See, I mean, how cool is that? I mean, why wouldn't it not come from this thing? You know, Despite what you see in earlier reviews and what other people might tell you, but this is the proven fact that this comes from the actual crocodile. The crocodile comes from this particular species, the Suchomimus or whatever it's called.
So crocodiles could have been bipedal at one time, huh? Down in the
One
history,
time they could have been
and they
bipedal.
evolved into some crawlers. What's up,
Yep.
Mr. Nathan? How you doing, brother?
So
Dr. Blucker,
yeah. Hey,
world-renowned
Nathan, what's going on?
paleontologist extraordinary.
Oh yeah. So, but yeah, that's the truth. That is the truth coming from me. That crocodiles came from this particular species. They shrunk into the little fat, chubby looking crawling type things. They can be fast as fuck, slow as shit. But like I said, remember, this was the sarcosuchus, sarcasm. This is where sarcasm comes from. So crocodiles actually really came from this thing, not from this thing, because this is sarcasm right here. Be looking like it looks like a crocodile, but it's not actually a crocodile. They just think it's a crocodile, and it just goes over people's head as sarcasm because they're just like, "Oh shit, it's a crocodile." No, 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 no. It comes from this thing. So don't believe this. Believe this. Okay.
It kind of looks like maybe was he Sarcosupius?
Of this.
Yeah, and a T Rex got together and they created the other one.
Oh, so you talking? Oh, so you saying that they were bumping uglies
I
and
think
they
they were bumping
produced this
super
thing?
uglies.
Oh, okay.
Everybody walked that dinosaur.
But they
What's up, Uber?
They said that this was part of the Spinosaur family. I,
Uh-huh.
I, I don't know what this thing is. I don't know what the hell that is. That is not right. Whoever made this needs to be fired from Mattel.
I might be able to do that, Dondi. Let me see if I can correct this. He had a good idea here. We need
So
background music for you as you go.
and so, but yeah. So that is it, my friends. So I appreciate everybody that tuned in to Dave's absurd paleo facts. Great chatting with you guys. I'm so happy that I was able to explain certain things to y'all and how it came about for today's, how dinosaurs, bring into everyday life here. So that is it, my friends. So until next time, stay paleo, stay absurd, and stay fat.
All right. And we are There we go. That was a good segment. We're gonna get
Oh
some.
man, people
We're
gonna
gonna
watch
get that
this
like
shit.
nice. We're gonna have its own music eventually, like its own little jingle.
People gonna be looking at that shit, like, what the fuck is going on? I got to pick out like 3 more for the next section. Uber in the
Uber's
house.
still with that shit. Uber,
Do what?
you're like 100 hours away.
I got to read the comments.
Uber.
Oh, looks like Uber's still got beef with you, Kevin.
I know it.
Oh man,
It's my turf. When Earth was covered with giant insects, how creepy was that? I know, huh?
oh,
Today than I ever knew. Was the first one? Was he a Vegisaurus? The one that's mistaken for Nessie? Is that a
oh, you're talking about
Vegisaurus?
the Elasticosaurus?
Yeah,
No, he's a fishysaurus.
he's a Fishysaurus. So
Yeah.
just water he eats under the ocean, under the
Mm.
sea.
So remember, so anytime y'all look at rubber bands, you're gonna think of the Elasticosaurus.
We're gonna think of the Loch Ness, which is not even that
It's
species.
not even that species.
Under the sea. And which dinosaur do they think the Loch Ness is again? Then
I don't have it on me,
it's
but
another. Doesn't it have a P though? Like also start with a P. I thought.
plesiosaurus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the yeah. But you know that they question that animal under the ocean anyway because of his neck and the massive pressure of being that far underwater. They don't think that neck could have been as long as they originally said. I've heard documentaries where they kind of question the neck being like it is. It's shown.
Yeah, they think that there's a real life plesiosaur out there,
Yeah, it's still alive.
but I think with those particular species, in my opinion, now, I think they could only
What's up, Kenneth?
they
How you doing?
wouldn't be able to go that far deep. They would have to kind of like be or like kind of on the top a little bit.
Right, it couldn't be so deep.
Yeah.
It'd be like you go down those atmospheres and it would be crushing. It would you think? That's okay.
Oh yeah, they would blow up. They would fold.
Yeah, for sure.
The Shozol.
That's not what I wanted.
I'm trying to put this stinking utility belt back on it. It doesn't seem to want to stay because I really don't want to lock it in like that either because I think that'd be all right. I do have a review of this guy anyway, so if anybody's interested, just check out my YouTube channel, and there should be a review of this guy.
And what's his name again? That one's the
Elasmosaurus.
Elasmosaurus. Yeah. So if you want to look up the review, they can punch that in, and
Or they can just go to my channel and subscribe, like, and share.
then, but they have to like fish.
I think
fish
they
it
can
out,
go to
right?
my. I think it might be on my playlist, on one of my playlists. I think it's on the Dino Trackers playlist, so they can check it out there. It should be on that one.
Did you, Dondi? You dug out that Dondi got an incredible haul today that he found. Was it like $25? He got like massive amounts of vintage stuff. And he said he's saying he pulled out some vintage He-Man figures. Was there anything like loose complete, or what did you get? Who did you get? I want to dig through your eBay page a bit epic whenever you decide what you're going to give out. Well, I'd rather be a Foggy. I'm glad you didn't change that O, because then we'd have problems.
I still need
Skeletor.
to review this guy. I gotta review him.
You know what?
I'm behind on a lot of my stuff, you know.
I think that one. I see that one at Ollie's now.
With the Meposaurus.
Yeah, I think it's only two that my Ollies have. He's one of them, I think.
Then I got this one.
Oh, this guy's tail is going to be an issue here. Never mind.
Oh, what happened?
I was going to do the spinneroonie on this Godzilla that I found at Goodwill, but his tail keeps like slapping the shit out of everybody. Yeah, the tour Beastman.
I know people are looking anxious for this one.
Oh, that one's a good one. Is that one Spino? He's got that massive ridge on his back. I don't like it. I don't like that ridge.
You don't like the spine?
It's crazy looking.
Well, I mean,
I like the
not
two.
scientifically accurate. You know, you gotta understand that this is what they created and discarded. They said, you know what, y'all ain't good enough for the part. Fuck y'all.
Fuck. Yeah, he says he got Battle Cat with saddle, Beastman, Skeletor, He-Man. That's a nice haul.
It is a nice song. I really want that Jack Slater figure he got, the big 12-inch one.
Yeah.
That's like the only one I'm missing from my collection. I got pretty much everything. I got all the vehicles. The only things I did not get is the mail away, but it's essentially the same thing. So really, I think I've heard through the grapevine that I think the Slater car it might be a little different, but I don't know how factual that is because I haven't gotten one yet. I just got the regular version that's mint in box,
Right.
and I got the bad guys villain car as well. So I got them all carded, so they're all up there. They're all up there and stuff. They're all on the wall.
And that's what
Even
the
got the
last action hero.
hmm even got the two variants. But yeah, I'm still needing that 12-inch one,
Mm-hmm.
12-inch Jack Slater.
That one talked, right? Didn't it talk or something?
hmm I don't even care if he's complete or not. I'll take him.
What I want, like also, like I know you have already, is I would like to get the vintage Turbo Man doll complete.
The who?
The Turbo Man.
Oh, Turbo Man. Yeah, I got lucky with mine.
Oh, those are the ones I want, Dondi. That's more my speed right there. You did good getting those $1 Million Man and Evil Knievel with bike. It's
I
fucking
think $1 Million Man's Karen.
that's
So
so amazing. Lucky. Is that from this haul that you did this morning? You got those two guys? And is $1 Million Man complete? Does he have his jumpsuit and everything?
you gonna have to come out a pretty penny with that.
Yeah. $100 for 4 bins, but they were loaded with good stuff. So
Yeah, that's a steal.
is that Evil Knievel the one with the little pull draw thing, the little plastic deal you pull so he takes off? He has like a little launcher or something. I think he snaps into.
Oh, you talking about the Evil Knievel?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Uh
Okay, I'm back.
oh.
Someone texted me and I tried to swipe it away, but I didn't. I actually accepted it. That is cool, man. Donnie made a killing. He
You
should
get
sell
lucky
off.
from time to time.
That needs to go on a bit epic. A bit epic. Here's my this is my first Anime Heroes. Got it on clearance.
Oh, Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man, yeah. That's still cool though. I mean, if his clothes are together, just having him in the bike in your collection would look really good with for Evil Knievel.
Oh, hell yeah.
He went through about 5 Evil Knievels. He was rough on them, huh? They actually were doing tricks in your front yard and driveway. Oh yeah, I had that too. Like, because I'm a '70s baby, early '70s baby, and I remember by the time I was playing with those kind of toys, that stuff was like you could find them at Goodwill, and like it was not as valuable in the '80s, but you could still. It was fun. I loved that stuff. That's cool. Yeah, that's good. Those are good finds.
Hell yeah.
I'm planning because like there's nowhere in my area to actually do toy hunts for vintage figures right now. There's a couple of places, but there's nothing there really right now. So my partner, she lives further south in the what we call the Valley of Texas, and they have some apparently top-notch, incredible flea markets. So I'm planning on going down there and doing like a vintage hunt, and like I'm gonna save up a little bit of money and actually get something nice that I want in my collection pretty soon because I'm like there's too much Ross right now. It's starting to affect me.
Yeah, you be getting a killing out of that.
Yeah, every time I go, I think, man, even if it's not something I ultimately want so bad, I can probably use it for trade bait or someone will want it.
I keep telling you, man, you don't be listening.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with trade bait. It's another part of getting what you want, just extra steps.
No, I ain't nothing wrong with that.
Someone's gonna want it. His brother told. Oh, that's cool. His mom kept them, and there were certain things they weren't willing to let go of. Huh? Yeah, you're like out in the country, and you find all these great yard sales all the time in your area.
When you're in the city, it's hard. It's harder.
Yeah, like mine, our yard sales is mostly elderly, and it's like a lot of like glasses and stuff, like drinking
All
glasses
the
and
all the
crap.
fun shit.
Yeah. Let's see here. Also got this big dude. This is a big, heavy sucker. This is the Mister Freeze, but it's like a really cool, almost like an astronaut looking outfit. I really like that one.
Is that one for trade bait?
Basically, yeah, I don't collect DC.
I was gonna say, I ain't just picking up shit.
But for the price, it was only $5. I thought the outfit's cool. I wonder if the helmet comes out. No, it doesn't look like it. But I mean, it don't look like Mister Freeze. I wouldn't guess if I saw this. I would not guess it's Mister Freeze. It looks like a interstellar travel spacesuit. Comprende un bande de cine.
Oh, somebody's hungry.
So he wants some fish.
I don't know if the Scorpius Rex even eats fish.
Man, that ET clock that Dondi got, I like that clock. There's a clock, an ET clock, a real clock. It looks really cool. Who's the tall, good-looking jerk? Me? Because I'm like, you must be like Uber's probably about 9 foot tall. Because I'm 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah,
Based
you're
on
6'2",
my
6'3".
height
I'm
is
I'm about 7 foot. Then
yeah. So he's probably 8 or 9 foot. Real tall guy. We're just average height.
Hmm.
6 and 7 feet.
Yes, sir. Full collection.
Yeah, this guy's cool.
He's heavy as fuck.
Something that I actually wanted, one of mine. This one I got at Walmart. I'm still picking away. This is actually from the very brand new wave that came out for vintage collection, which is Crosshair for anybody that's Star Wars collector.
Yeah,
Like,
so I was watching Art G's latest hunt video,
uh huh,
and he went to one of his half off stores, and he picked up a Mandalorian vintage collection. Carson Tiva, I think Tiva, I think that's his name.
uh huh.
Yeah, the pilot. And so I messaged him quickly. I was like, "Hey man, I just saw your video. You mind picking me a Carson up for because I need one for my Mandalorian collection."
Right.
And he was just like, "Yeah, I went back there the other day, and all the shit was gone." He said all the vintage collection that was in his video gone.
Yeah, they don't last long.
And they were like $7, I think. I think it was like $7, $7, $8.
Well, that's a steal.
But I kind of knew there was a slim chance that it wasn't going to be there.
You got to
So
survive it. Yeah.
he just got lucky with his because they had like two or three of them there. So that's why I hit him up. I was like, man, go back. You might pick me up one. I need it for the my Mando collection. So unfortunately, he's not going to be able to get one. But he is going to pick me up a Darby Allen because I got the LJN style figure for the AEW line
Yeah.
because they only made three. So I got two of them. So I got Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, and I need that Darby to complete my set. I know there's a variant of Cody Rhodes was like a Walmart exclusive, but I don't care for that. I just only need one Cody. But there was like 10 Darbys, so he's gonna go back and get me one. I kind of
Dar-
want to see if there's anything else I need from him because I don't want to make a waste
Darby,
of
the
space.
AEW wrestler.
Yeah,
You talking
yeah,
about the rubber, the big old rubber one?
yeah, yeah.
Oh man, I saw like 10 of those recently.
Oh shit. Oh,
They're
oh well.
everywhere down here right now. Yeah, I don't even think they're that expensive. I'm not sure what they
You
cost.
know, I think it's like $bucks.
Yeah, if I see it, I'll grab it. It's yeah, they I've seen them at both Ross locations for me. It's just, but it's massive. Like
Well,
it's bigger than it looks bigger than the LJN stuff.
let me wait till see what Art finds first, and
Okay.
then if you can't find it, I'll let you know. But yeah, like I said, two that's in my the one that's in the mall and the one that's over here by my house, they try as shit. I think the only good thing I saw, like when I first started going back out, my first time that I was able to get out the house like that, when I started walking,
Mm-hmm.
um, the only thing they had that I saw, I think they might have had like a couple of AEW figures. I
Mm-hmm.
think they did. I don't remember who they was, but they had like a bunch of those the GI Joe sniper people,
Oh yeah, the
female,
camo ones.
yeah, the camouflage,
Yeah,
yeah,
the female and a
the
male one.
male and the female, yeah. They had a
Yeah.
bunch of those. They had like five each, I think. And that was like really the only good thing they had. And then the second time I went back, I think that's when I saw all those AEW figures, and I think that was about the only good thing else they had. And then after that, it was a dry spell. I think the other two times I went, I was thinking about going ahead and picking up those AEW figures. I really didn't need them because the only ones I would really want, and one of them was that you picked out for me, the Keith Lee.
Yeah.
And so, and I think because I already have a Jade, I would have gotten Jade, but I already had her. I had her. I got her when she first came out, and
Cargill. Yeah.
yeah, and I would have gotten that Samoa Joe, and I already had an Ethan Page, but I think I could have grabbed another one just so I can use the alternate head too as well.
Yeah.
But it's all good though. And I think they had the MJF when he was in the devil outfit.
Oh yeah, I've seen people finding him. He's got like white face on.
Yeah, yeah. So and then, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that you got for me. And I was looking for that red velvet too because I want the red velvet because I wanted to go with Jade because she was part of the baddies clique. That's what they were called, the baddies.
Yeah.
With her, red
Did
velvet,
already?
and another girl. She don't work there no more. What was her name? I can't remember her name,
Uh,
but she was part of the group. There's like three of them. but but yeah, and after that, for a while, the last few times there hadn't been anything, and then that's when I went and saw and I picked up the when you talking about the mummy and shit. That's when they had like 10 of those, and so that's why I was able to snag one for you. The mummy NECA thing that you're looking for, and uh, and then the Dungeons and Dragons. That's it. That's all. That's all the only really good things that they had. I think I did see one Jurassic Park figure. I didn't really need it though. It's just it wasn't something I was interested in getting. Um, Other than that, I didn't really see anything else. Because the both stores they're not really big at all. They're not big like the ones that you go to and the ones that RG and everybody else that I've seen videos of go to because y'all stores are large, big. Ours is just small and small confined, so it doesn't really have a whole lot of options. I'm not saying they weren't stuff there, but
yeah.
I try to go at a reasonable time. But if reasonable time is like early in the morning, and I'm not an early bird like that. I sleep in. I don't. I don't get up at 7, 8 in the morning like you guys do. So
I wake up at
that's
5 a.m. every morning.
I mean, I used to. I wish I could do that. Oh hell yeah! Is that my making?
Yeah. And I got this one too.
Oh yeah.
I want to say I'm like a 99.9% sure I picked up that red velvet girl.
Oh okay.
I know I picked her up for like $2.99.
Awesome. Yeah,
I,
because I need her specifically so I can have her with Jade. She's a good wrestler though. Don't get me wrong. I think she wrestles in Ring of Honor now, and she was their television champion for a long time, and I think she got hurt and she had to forfeit the belt for the time being. But yeah, she's really good. A lot of people, she's very underrated, and I don't think a lot of people give her enough credit for what she does.
I mean, there's so much talent. It's easy for people to slip through like that are so good.
Yeah, I'm hoping she comes to the WWE. I think she'd be a good fit.
Yeah. I need to get another Diet Pepsi real quick.
Oh, okay. I heard an echo. What the hell?
Just Diet Pepsi.
Didn't you pick up that Ultimate Warrior too? I think.
Oh yeah, yeah. The better one was it the
Yeah, the new one. Yeah, because one of the yeah, I think that was a re-release because the original one came out with Ronda Rousey, and I think that was like series one of their first two ever Ultimate Edition figures. I believe it was series. Well, it was like during the first two season series, and then that Ultimate Warrior was based off his Halloween Havoc appearance in WCW,
yeah.
and I thought that was a little weird choice for to be Ultimate figure his first Ultimate. Yeah, there it is. And so then they went back and did all the Ultimate re-releases where they had the butterfly joints and all that stuff.
Yeah. So
You
this is
know,
an older.
well, it could be, I guess, or it could be the re-release. Who knows? I can't tell. I would have to open it up and see.
Oh, okay. I wonder what year this says. Let's see.
I think that re-release was probably like a couple of
This
years
says
ago.
23.
Oh, 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was. Yeah, it is a re-release then.
Uh, it keeps like working its way out. That I love this overcoat that he has. His duster. It's pretty badass.
Mhm. Now, the one I really want is from his WCW appearance is when he first came out to confront Hogan. That's what I'm really looking for.
This one looks like it's from Halloween Havoc.
Yeah, that's what that figure's based off of.
Oh, okay.
Because the one that I'm looking for as well. Because I found a couple of them off of eBay. They're not that expensive. They're pretty much retail price. Is the Monday Night Wars version when he comes out with comes out with a kind of a brown duster with the his jeans and stuff, boots. A lot of people say that's a good figure, but the only downside of that figure is his neck because he got an extremely long neck for whatever reason. And they're all talking about how they don't understand how he has regular necks and all his other figures, but that one's his neck is super long.
Yeah.
So who knows when they go through that thought process and doing molds and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, let's make him have a super long neck. They won't notice.
Yeah.
Not knowing that
We
people
screwed up
do.
this part. I don't want to throw them all out.
Right.
Give it to the
Let's
warrior.
sell 'em.
This one looks good. They did a good job, like with the hair and stuff. There's like multiple colors in there, like a wash.
Oh, that's good. Got one with the face paint, the one without the face paint on it.
Yeah. Both of them have nice hair, like done, like frosted or like highlighted. Looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
He looks cool.
Yeah, boy. Well, I appreciate you picking that up for me, though.
Yeah, you can't pass that price up either. Just $10.
I don't know. You told me
Like
that. I was
30.
like, man, you mean grabbing that for me? You're like, sure.
It's a good deal.
Yeah.
It's a good deal. There's my Piglin Warrior.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't find none of that stuff there. Like all that. I think for a while they had like the tree things that explode.
Oh, okay. The
Yeah,
creeper.
but that was it.
The creeper.
They don't have those anymore in my area because I think, like I said, the only thing that they got really is the 2-pack with Dennis and Steve with this little helmet and shit.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm even debating on getting that.
Dondi says he picked up an Outcast shirt in North Carolina.
Oh, cool. Nice. Love me some Outcast. Bombs over Baghdad.
Man, I'm thinking about just picking up full price. I want all those, the Danzig, the Misfits.
Yeah, I think that might have
I got
failed.
my Conans. I was planning on getting those, but
Yeah. Yeah, I think that ship has sailed for those because I've even asked Art because I saw he had some of those for at the little half off thing, but I didn't think nothing of it until I saw the Beast Man, the cartoon collection Beast Man that he picked up for me.
yeah.
But then I was like, well, maybe next time if I see him, I can see if we can snag the Misfits because they were only like $15, I think.
Oh, that's not bad. Later,
Not
Uber's out.
And
Uber said bye.
all right, man. All right, Uber. Catch you later.
I see.
And but by the time he brought out the next video, I think they were gone. So I was like, oh, screw it. Never mind then. Because once people started showing the Ross stuff, I think everybody snatched those up.
Right. Yeah. I'm never, and I go a lot, and I never got to see the.
Yeah. But who knows? They might get them restocked on later on because it's not even October yet, and usually, like I said, October is like the prime month, like at least mid October till the end, all the way up until the end of December. That's like the best time to go to Ross, especially November and December. They have all the tables out and stuff, but you got to go every day though. It's not like since everybody's playing the long game and shit for a lot of stuff. So don't
Yeah.
be surprised because it seems like each year, uh, all the stuff gets thinned out pretty well, you
Yeah.
know. But like I said, I've gotten lucky over the past couple of years, because now I'm only speaking about Ross pickups, not anything else.
Right.
But when it comes to my Ross pickups, I think I've done pretty decent. Last year was kind of like okay, but the only thing I got was the all the McFarlane, what you call McFarlane Pacific Rim figures.
Uh-huh.
'Cause there's like 8 of them, I think. I think there was like four mechs and four kaiju's. Then I got the the baby turtles.
Oh yeah, the baby turtle Mattel stuff. Yeah. Or I mean,
Yeah, the baby
Playmates.
turtles, and then the Transformer X GI Joe mashup. The one with Soundwave and the Dreadnoks.
Yeah.
That's it. Because I want to get the rest of them because they got one with Megatron as the his tank, and then they got Bumblebee. I think they have Bumblebee with I want to say Striker.
Uh-huh. One of the other things.
Yeah, Stalker. I think is his name.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got somebody with call it? Sergeant Slaughter. It was with somebody. I can't remember what Transformer it was or is, but it's Sergeant Slaughter and somebody. I think it's Stalker and a Bumblebee.
Nice.
So, but those are the only ones I know. I don't know if they're still continuing those or not, because you can still see them everywhere. At
Yeah.
least in my area, I see them. But
Yeah.
they're mostly at comic book shops and GameStops from what I've saw.
Yeah.
They're not in retail stores or anything like that. They're more like mom and pop stuff.
Yeah. That's the only place I see. GameStop is where I still see some of them.
But I would like to go for the complete run of that. They're
Like
so
the
damn expensive.
Ecto-1 and all those and Star Wars vehicles.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting. I wouldn't want to get all of them, but I wouldn't mind getting the Ghostbusters, the Ecto-1,
Mm-hmm.
and the kit.
Oh yeah.
We got Knight Rider, and then I wouldn't mind getting the DeLorean for Back to the Future.
That'd be cool.
Now I know they got the what's the X-Men's ship?
The was it Bluebird or Blackbird?
Blackbird, I think so. Yeah, they got that. I don't really like that one. It's a cool concept, but I don't really like that one. I think it's too small. But
Yeah.
then again, they can't really make it that big.
Yeah, that's true. He's got to stand up and
Yes, so
in robot mode.
um, now imagine if they made a 6-inch Blackbird 6-inch scale for 6-inch scale figures of Blackbird Transformer thing. How crazy would that be?
That'd be cool. Yeah,
What
the
was
kid
that?
Transformer's cool.
But I don't really want that one. I know that they did one for Top Gun. Don't really
Oh, they
care for
did.
that one. Yeah.
The only problem is like his plane is not really iconic. Not for that movie.
Yeah. Watching back on Top Gun, that movie is corny as shit. I mean, it really is. If you actually watching it as a kid,
Yeah.
I love that movie. Me and my sister, one of my sisters and I, we used to watch that movie religiously. And I had the soundtrack on cassette tape and everything. It was one of my favorite sound. I even got the soundtrack on CD. That's how much I love that soundtrack. I ain't ashamed to listen to it in the car too either.
That's right. I like that's
I mean,
also.
that sounds that go hard.
Yeah. Every time
And
I hear it, I think of that damn movie. No, Brad,
uh,
I'm not. I do want to collect Devastator. I do, and I'm going to. But this one's for a friend of ours, Nathan Patton.
yeah, boy.
He's the one that he got me the Mondo Skeletor and a bunch of cool stuff. So this is one of the things that he's been looking for that I happened to stumble across at a Walmart. Everybody's having a hard time finding Scavenger.
Yeah, I don't know why that is.
They
Watch,
must
watch,
have. It
watch
must
when
have
they
been
do
one of those
the
things where it's one to a box, or
watch when they do the restock. It's gonna be everywhere.
yeah, it's gonna be fucking
It's
too many of them.
gonna
Ross
be
has 1,000 of them.
it's gonna be all pegging, shelf pegging and stuff.
The one that I see a lot of now, the only one I see is the Mixmaster. I think his name is. He's one of those concrete cement trucks, Mixmaster. I see him a lot, but this one I have the first time I saw him.
There's a guy I watch. Some of y'all might know him, but his name is Just Incredible. He's a black guy. He's in the military. I don't know what part of the military he is from, but he makes some pretty cool videos. He actually completed Devastator.
Oh, he got him complete.
It's pretty cool looking. I just want the vintage one. I can get my hands on a good vintage Devastator. You know what? Scratch that. The one I really want is I'm pretty sure it's going to cost an arm and a leg. But you remember how when they did all the reissues and then they did Devastator, they reissued him in different uh, brands of
Yeah,
trucks and stuff like the John. I don't know if they did John Deere, but they did Tonka. They did the Tonka trucks with Devastator form.
hmm.
That's the one I really want because Tonka trucks were the ones that I played as a kid. I still think my parents still have that Tonka truck that I grew up on and that my nephew and nieces played with.
Oh yeah.
Um, that thing's so old, it's rusted out, and it's just like it's pretty rough shape. I don't even know that. Well, I know for a fact they still have it, but it's probably
It's all jacked up.
somewhere outside, rotting away. That's how old it is.
Damn
So
it.
it probably just ended up being a flower pot or some shit, something growing on it. So, but yeah, that version I wouldn't mind having. If not the vintage version, then I want
Oh, that's a cool find, Brad.
the Tonka truck one version.
Hell
And
yeah.
I saw it at Target one time, but I didn't have the money to get them. I probably did, but just didn't think twice about it. Thinking, no, it's probably still going to be there. Nope, gone after a while.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen them do a good reissue Transformer in a while since the ones we got back in a while back.
I would, you know what? I mean, as much as I would love to get a good Transformer, I think because the honesty, I know I probably said this a few times, but all the Transformers that I have in my collection were all gifted to me, and I think I only bought like one, and that was like the reissue of Soundwave a couple of years ago when they did all those reissues with um, all the vintage with the G1 reissues.
Yeah, with the tapes and all. That
Yeah,
sounds
yeah, you
badass.
remember that?
Yeah.
That was the only ones I bought, but that was
I
only because it was like
with sound waves like
$8.
that.
And I think the cassettes were like $5 a pack.
Yeah, yeah, you can get two of them in a pack or something.
So those was the only ones I bought. But everything else I have is just were gifts. I think RV gifted me one, and I think it was Megatron from Age of the Fallen, I think.
Uh,
And then Justin gifted me Bumblebee movie studios one. I don't remember what film it was from, but he gifted me that as a birthday gift. He just he finally found the other piece to the arm where you could alternate his arm with the cannon and shit. He finally found the extra arm. like 3 or 4 years later since I got that Bumblebee, or however long it was. I'm like, thanks.
Hasbro's had that contract for Transformers for a while, huh? For a hot minute.
Yeah, no, they own it. They own Transformers.
Oh, they own it out. That's right, because when the movies come out, it says Hasbro, even on the movies.
Yeah, yeah, they own GI Joe and Hasbro. That's their property. That's their intellectual property. They own that shit. They just license it out to certain people if they know they're gonna make money off of it. That's why here now that's why now you see a lot of different companies doing certain things with different properties because Hasbro and Mattel are the only really two big names in the town.
Right.
So that's why they license different properties out to them to certain people. What are they gonna do with it?
Yeah.
They got their own shit that they really focusing on. Like Hasbro, their biggest deal is GI Joe classifieds, um, and Transformers. So that's their bread and butter. They're
Right.
banking on that. And then with the other properties they got, they're real big at Star Wars. Star Wars is doing okay, but it's not near where it needs to be. That's why now they're kind of shifting focus. They're not going to admit to it, but you could tell the shift in focus is on 3 3/4 because when 3 3/4 when it came out for the movies, it didn't sell. Black Series did. Even when they did the first series, when they did those ugly ass fucking Black Series 6-inch figures that they did, you can't tell me those figures were pretty looking figures because those things were ugly as hell. That's why I jumped out of the game. I'm like, man, this ain't even worth it because it's like you paying at that time. What that was 10 years ago when they started this shit again. When did Force Awakens come out? 2015. Okay, yeah, so 10 years ago when they did when they started doing their premium figures, the Black Series, those things were shit.
Right.
The only ones that were really worth anything at the time, as far as quality goes, was probably Captain Phasma and maybe Kylo Ren with the helmet on. The helmet off, it wasn't even worth it. That thing was ugly as sin. And then everybody else, their head sculpts were just terrible. It was just awful. I mean, it just wasn't even worth even collecting. For me, it wasn't. I had like maybe 6 or 7 of them. I just got to the point I'm just like, dude, I don't even want this shit no more. That's how turned off I was with it. So that's why I was able to use that. And my friend Daryl at the time when he was alive, he wanted them. So I just you can have them, bro. that's how that's how bad I didn't want them. But now I mean they look good now. But it took them 10 years to finally get it right. That's why they're doing all those reissues and shit. You know.
Yeah.
But now if I was into them, I would buy them now. But I'm not going to because I'm just nope,
No interest.
no interest. Um, but at the time when they did all those 3 3/4, all the vehicles and figures and stuff,
Yeah.
um, those didn't really sell. So that's why they got out of it. Now here we are 10 years later with the vintage collection. It took some time for it to come off the ground,
Yeah.
but now everybody wants to go jumping back on the 3 3/4 bandwagon.
Yeah.
But Hasbro doesn't want to cater to those to those collectors. They still trying to shove the Black Series in your face. That's why it never moves no more. That's why a lot of that stuff just sits the way it sits.
And they all made it to Ollie's.
Yeah, for reals. Like every
Yeah.
last one of them.
That shit.
And those are good figures. Those are good characters that they made, but nobody wants them.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what anybody says. Nobody wants that shit. Nobody asks for that shit no more. So it's like you got to go where the money goes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
What's in demand, what people want.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I'm sure that Black Series will come back around eventually if they still decide to continue to make it. Because you got to understand, Disney owns the license to Star Wars, and they can yank that shit anytime they want to. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
Hasbro doesn't own that shit. You know, but yeah, so that's where it's at now. The vintage collection is so.
yeah. Brad's correct. As far as the tooling on the Black Series figures. Oh, and TBC, the vintage collection, they have like come a long way. Like everything, just the way the all the articulation is, they've gone in out and did a lot of stuff to them. They're amazing now.
Oh
And
yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not denying that.
yeah,
It's just the fact it's too
yeah.
far
Once
gone that
Elson did
nobody.
it,
It's like 5 years too late.
right?
I mean, it's the honest truth. You
Yeah,
know.
for sure. Yeah, I don't even like. I won't say I'm a Black Series collector, other than I will pick up droids.
Yeah,
But
but other than that, it's not pushing it like it used to. There
yeah,
was at one point there was a demand for it. And it's the same thing with the GI Joe classifieds. For a while, everybody was on that on them hard. You could barely even find it. And that's why I'm so glad I'm not a GI Joe collector. I'll collect them. You know, I
yeah,
get them when I can. But again, just like Transformers, half the shit that I got, like the only time I really bought anything was those classifieds that I saw at Ross a couple of years ago. But all the other stuff I got were all gifted to me, because I can't, I don't. It's too much. There's so much product out there. It's just like when I would have to give up everything in order to focus on GI Joe or Transformers or He Man for that matter.
yeah.
That's
At the
that's
point where
why I
you pick and
gotta
choose.
be. Yeah, that's why I got to be very selective. That's why I said that. If any line that He Man does is the cartoon collection, I'm all in on that. You know,
Yeah, for
I
sure.
can I can do that, but I can't do origins. you know, so it's just like what the hell? Because Jurassic Park, that's always going to be my bread and butter. That's not going anywhere. That's just that's my staple. You know, if it's not vintage, then the next thing behind it is Jurassic Park or World,
Jurassic
whatever
World.
they call it, whatever they call it now.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's always going to be vintage is number one, and then Jurassic Park / World is number two. Those two things are my bread and butter.
yeah,
Anything else, that's if I get it, I get it. I don't, I don't. So
I go through levels, but right now I can say it's kind of Star Wars and Motu is neck and neck for me.
yeah,
But one I'll love one more than the other, and then something will snap and change, and then I'll be on the other one. But those two are the consistent for me. I
yeah.
really am into TVC and Motu right now. I'm
hmm
trying to like I'm seeing wave two of the Transformers Motu crossover.
Oh,
The
with the
wave two looks pretty
He-Man,
good with
with
what's his
the
name
He-Man
Optimus.
Starscream. Yeah,
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
those the first wave hadn't hit stores yet, have they?
I have not seen them personally, but so many people have them already. The first wave,
Yeah, I haven't been to Target, and I can't tell you. I can't remember the last time I've stepped foot in a Target. It's been a while. It's been a cool minute.
yeah,
But so that's why I was asking. So I've been to Walmart numerous times because that's only because Walmart's right by the house. So and then it's like there's only certain things I get at Walmart now.
right.
So that's why I was able to find certain things there. But like I said, it's just it all depends on the need, and it's probably gonna be like that. Now I'm just thinking about it. It's probably just gonna be like that for a while.
Right.
My knee is only gonna allow me to do so much walking. So
Yeah, you're on a time.
yeah. So, but yeah, so
I have to go out of town for everything because pretty much all I have. I have Finders Keepers, which is kind of like a consignment thrift store. Not much toys anymore because the people that sold actual toys there were they're friends of mine, and they both pulled out of it. So I have Walmart, and my Walmart never has hardly anything.
Up to your buddy Pete.
He exclusively does toy shows.
Oh yeah,
And he'll every now and then he'll do a garage sale, but garage sales aren't good for him because he has like good quality stuff, and people go to garage sales to spend like 50 cents on shit. So, he can't get the prices his stuff is really worth at a yard sale. So he goes to card shows, toy shows, and sells there.
he's just like, screw it.
Yeah,
Because I remember back in the day when you used to do videos on his little garage sales, you'd hit him up every time.
oh yeah, he had some great ones, but I was willing to like buy stuff that was a little bit. Yeah, Brad may be right. Those Motu Transformer crossovers may just be an online sale. I was expecting to see them like at Target at least or something, but
they said they're Target exclusives, because they got pre-orders for those.
If I see them in a Target, I'll probably buy them.
Oh yeah, same here. I gotta have them. I mean, it's just I gotta have those.
Anything Motu based.
I can skip out on a lot of stuff, but anything like you said, anything Motu like Superstars, any Motu mashups, I'm all game.
For sure.
Yeah, hell yeah, why not? Shit.
This is for Carnage.
What do you say? And I'm back and hold the applesauce. Is that what he said?
Hold the applause.
Oh, hold the applause. Well, I don't know why I thought it said applesauce.
Man, that sounds good. Oh, Brad's got the first wave of those Transformer.
Oh, he ordered the second wave. Okay.
I haven't ordered Jack. You know which one? I'm kind of. Hey, Brad, did you pull the trigger on She-Ra and Swiftwing?
Yeah, I'm in no hurry to get her. That it's gonna stay there like everything else is because ain't none of the other stuff that they had that on pre-order this year. I'm not talking about like previous, like last year. I'm talking about this year alone. None of that shit has sold out. None.
Yeah, it's been a while since something has sold out. They still have something on the Mattel Creations.
That's why I'm just like, look, you know what? I'm not in no hurry to get that. And plus, I had to rethink about, because the reason I wanted that Curl Hordak thing and Hordak and all that, I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, how the fuck am I needing those? I don't know nothing about them. And then
she's she's a real important character for She-Ra's origin story, and all that. So Despara, like, I think she's a cool looking character. But you know what? I feel like I really enjoy Hordak and his crew. And there's not a lot of female out at the time. Now we got the Shadow Weaver too, which is another female that goes in his crew. So it's cool to be getting some female characters.
Yeah. Well, my thing is, for me, if it's not the cartoon collection, I ain't fucking with it.
Brad says he got it.
I don't need to be adding shit. I don't know anything about any of those other characters. I don't want to add shit that I don't know nothing about.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I hear you.
You're into all that stuff, not me.
I love He-Man, like classic He-Man. Or not classic, but like just straight He-Man without all the crossover shit. He-Man was one of my favorites growing up, so I'm big on like the origins basically because I like cartoon collection too. Don't get me wrong, I love it just as much, but that's why I collect all the origins as well because I was into it. But these crossovers, like, I love the artistic add-ins to it. Like the characters are so cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the She-Ra and Swiftwing. I like actually the vintage figures from She-Ra and Prince of Power. I would like to find her castle if I could one day, and I still like all that stuff. I was close to buying Claudine so many times the past 10 years. Like
You said Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
Yeah, Connor said the only one he would have gotten was Kurt Angle.
Oh, as far as the superstars?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Kurt Angle's cool.
Oh,
Beastman.
dang. He said it already delivered.
Oh yeah, the Swift Wing. He's already gotten his package.
Yeah, he said you got to go to his mom's house and pick it up.
It'd be cool to see a review from Brad on that. You know, if he ever had, if he
Yeah,
had
Brad, do a review.
on the One Man Toy Show.
Oh, yeah. I know he'll do a good
He did
job.
the shrinking, like the Ant-Man style tech.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the best.
You ain't going to see another video like that again.
Nope. Unless he does it again, but Kurt was the only good one besides Bray Wyatt. Yeah, Bray Wyatt was cool. That's a good one. I can't wait to dig in my old stuff so I can bring those up again.
Oh, yeah.
So you're gonna get that Rock 2-pack?
The who?
The Rock, that 2-pack that you want?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, for sure. I already told my wife. I said, I'm going to let you know now. I'm getting the right 2-pack.
There's some money.
Like,
What is it? Is it
God.
$50 also?
Huh?
Is it about $50 also? Like the
I
Rhodes one?
think it's like 55 now.
I want that Rhodes one, and it's still
Or maybe it is 50
so.
because I know that Cody Rhodes Dusty was like 45 when it came out. I think it's like 50 now.
Yeah, I think so.
Because you know all the shit that's been happening.
Yeah, and then you got that tariff bullshit and all that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, but yeah, I'm most definitely gonna get that. I do need his Attitude Era version too, so I can have all versions of Rock.
Is that the one with the Dairy Cow vest or no?
Yeah, the Attitude Era one. Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't you have that one?
I don't know. Maybe I might have it.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got like 20 of them somewhere.
I found a Hulk, Macho Man. I found a few at one time and picked them all up one day. But I remember seeing The Rock at that particular Walmart, but I don't know if I got him or not. But I have seen him once in the wild, just once. I think if I didn't get him, the only Rock I have is the Masters of the WWE Rock.
Oh, it looks like Caleb wants your Macho Mikey.
Macho Mikey.
Yeah, the one that you got in your background.
Macho Mikey, yeah. He's real nice. I love the accessories those come with. They did a good job on those. Macho Mikey. I want to be a Macho Mikey. You know what? You're right. There's not been a Superstars Randy Orton, has there?
Nope, not yet. But don't be surprised now that you said it.
Eventually they're gonna cash in on that. I mean, that guy's been around a while. And with the tattoos and stuff, he'd make a cool figure. Oh, you want to get the Rock 2-pack also for your brother, Brad? Your brother's like a pretty big wrestling fan, huh? It seems like.
Seems like it. You don't ever hear Brad talk about wrestling like that. He like,
Yeah,
man,
not
fuck
for him, but for the brother. He's always on the hunt.
that. He's like, fuck wrestling. I don't watch that shit.
That's men's soap operas.
I want to watch men in Speedos.
Rolling around all oiled up. I heard that. That one's a cool. If I saw it in the wild, I would take it 100%. I don't know if it's going to show up at a Target, but I definitely want the Rhodes one more if I had to pick between the two. because I don't really want the old Rocky Maivia one as much as I want the boss in, or what is he called, the final boss, or I don't know what his that persona is with the white suit.
The final boss.
Yeah, I like that. I don't know why, but I like it. I guess because it's current, but that's the one I like more.
Oh, you like the modern stuff. You don't want vintage Rocky maybe.
Well, if it was an actual vintage, maybe, but it's a portrayal of like before he was really that
Well,
popular.
if you really want to get down to the nitty gritty, then you need to go get the Jack Pacific version. Then
Man, they're so ugly though.
so what? That's the original, first of its kind.
Yeah.
Original sculpt, original everything.
When I really got into The Rock is when he was going back and forth with Stone Cold and Vince, and he was already like The Rock then. It wasn't that Rocky Maivia. He was The Rock, and I guess that's my favorite version of him when he became The Rock.
When he was with
Jabroni.
Corporate Rock. Or
I don't think he was corporate yet because I think he was kicking Vince's ass as much as he could also. Or was that after?
I think that was after.
Maybe it was after.
We are the nation. Dominate.
His brother has the whole superstar line complete. That's
Damn.
awesome.
I don't even have the whole superstar line.
Oh, there you go, Caleb. Yeah, the people's champ. The people's elbow. The rock bottom.
I like how he joined the nation and he kicked Farouk out.
That's fucked up. It was like one of the core founding members. The Nation Rock.
He's like, those figures are so ugly.
Oh, that's mean. That's really mean.
Hey, you didn't like the Jack Pacific. I told you to get the vintage one. You're like, no, those figures are ugly.
They looked fucking crazy looking back then. I have a lot of them that I've gotten loose throughout the years, but
I don't believe.
I really like this. I don't know. I'm just hooked on the superstar body molds.
Because they're He-Man style figures. That's
Exactly.
fine.
Yeah. But they're He-Man style figures, but I think they put so much great work into the face sculpts that it really sells it. He also has the WWE Motu figs, except for the Snake Mountain ring. Oh yeah, that was cool. We have, I think, Dave and I both all the rings that they came out with Masters of the WWE. All those rings.
I still need that wave with JYD, Andre, Sergeant Slaughter, and Brett. Yep, I need all those.
Me too. Those are the ones that, towards the end, right, that didn't really circulate.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it ever did circulate.
Now they're 150, 200 and up to get that wave.
It's just like, what the fuck?
I'm still going to grab it because I really want Andre and Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah, I need those as well, like bad. It's like I can taste it in my mouth. That's how bad I want them.
It tastes like licking a battery. Oh no, that might be my Diet Pepsi.
It might be. It's not really a diet. It's just more of a fluorescent toad that they put in that shit.
Yeah.
That they take the sugar out somewhat,
yeah.
and this is well.
Aspartame, that chemical sweetener.
Yeah.
That shit is so bad for me that I've had doctors tell me that has contributed to all my pancreatitis bouts. The aspartame. They said it's pretty bad shit, but I'm addicted. Like, so what do I do?
But you still drink it.
Right. That's right. I ain't no quitter. He's basically a live-in nurse for my mom. Oh, okay. So he can't really get out because he's there to take care of your mom. So you kind of look out for him in the wild hunts.
Oh, okay. That's understandable.
Absolutely understandable. And, props to him because that's not an easy gig, to be a caregiver Like in that
Yeah.
situation, in a home at home situation, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
I'm still waiting on wave 2 of the Thundercats Motu to hit online so I can order them. I was probably just going to order them for either from
The
Walmart
wave,
or Amazon.
well, they're you can get them on BBTS. I thought they were already out in most. I think they're out in most places already.
It might be, but I think it's
Walmart still has
in my
stupid prices
situation
though.
like easier to get online.
Yeah. Where do you want to buy them at? Do you have like a preference, like Amazon?
Either Amazon or Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart wants too much, like for a couple of them, because I like to go to Walmart. I like to buy off Walmart because pretty much everything is free shipping. So it'd be cheaper just to buy it for $20 and get the free shipping.
Mm-hmm.
If I buy it for $20 on BBTS, they're still charging me $8 shipping, $6 or whatever it is. Those bastards.
Bastard.
Those rat bastards.
When we going to get rappers in Motu Classics form?
Would you be down if like you saw like, oh, Wave One, Flavor Flav, Chuck D, you got like the Beastie Boys coming out in a 3-box set?
We'll be like, yeah, sign
That
me
would
up.
be cool, right? Even if they were are they gonna do it on the McFarlane, the Music Maniacs? Because I got a couple of those, and they're pretty like they look like they're just under 6 inches or around that.
Are they like action figures?
They have articulation and everything. The one I got, I think I got Ozzy uh or Izzy. No, not Izzy. Iggy, not Iggy. It's the fuck Allison. Where am I trying to go with that? What the fuck's
I
up?
don't know.
You're poison. Alice Cooper. There we go. I got Alice Cooper.
Oh, Frankenstein. I remember when I was a kid when I watched Wayne's World.
Yeah.
That Frankenstein song.
Oh
Of
yeah.
course, when you're a kid, you're not thinking nothing of it
Yeah.
because you listen to the lyrics and you're
Yeah.
thinking, "Whoa, Frankenstein's like he's out killing people, eating people." No, I ain't know what it is now.
Yeah.
Hell no, he ain't talking about the Frankenstein monster. And then you listen to it as an adult, you're like, "What the fuck? How did I totally miss this shit?" It's not even talking about the monster itself or the creator or whatever.
Not the doctor.
Not the doctor, not the monster.
Not the master's degree PhD.
No. And then once you like actually really listen to the lyrics and what they're saying, you're like, oh, I get it now.
That makes more sense.
Makes more sense now, huh?
Have you seen that? There's a guy that does some customs, like really good Motu Origin style customs, and he did a Easy E, what they call like he ZE or, and it's got
Yeah.
like the head sculpt is perfect. It looks like Easy E with the hat and the glasses, but it's
It's
expensive.
Odie, yeah. Easy.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's out. That company is based out in Europe, England, somewhere out there, and that company does a lot. All the rappers and shit. They do the reaction style figures, and they do the Motu style figures for all the artists and shit.
you're like motherfuck Snoop, motherfuck Dre, motherfuck Death Row.
And they did take the Galube's 18 figures, the 6-inch figures that they had.
Yeah,
And they made the whole NWA crew out of that, and they sold them in individual packaging. So you had MC Ren, Eazy-E, Ice Cube. Want to say, don't know if it's DJ Yella. Are you checking out all your sound?
There's a lot more too. It's ridiculous.
Why did a Mortal Kombat thing come in my head when he did the little?
It's worth $20. Maybe, I don't know.
Kind of get your money's worth, huh?
Yeah, and there's like background music you can put like you can like kind of do that, and then you can real low.
Why did that sound like Ultimate Warrior song?
Same. Just have it in the background.
Push it to the limit. Walk along a razor's edge. Sounds like that. Sounds like that. Push it to the limit. Beat from Scarface.
Yeah.
Brad said he wants to make a He-Man Elvis figure using the Honky Tonk Man body and guitar.
That's actually a good idea. A lot of people, and it's an expensive way to do customs, but you can buy the NECA figure and strip it down, and almost everything fits. Clothes and all. You might have to adjust like the pant length, but everything fits. I did that with I ended up picking up what's his name, the old country pothead, Willie Nelson.
He said old country pothead.
Old hippie pothead. That would work though for an Elvis. I mean, he's already basically Elvis. Just maybe find like a white jumpsuit or something with studs. Elvis rocks, man. I'm an Elvis man. I like Elvis.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I'm in my 50s, and my mom was fucking in love with the guy. When my mom was alive, she did this thing where it was like on a radio station, right? Like you call in and you're the 9th caller, and what you won was a bus ticket, round trip to Tennessee. You go straight to his house because it's like a museum now.
Mm-hmm.
So she got to go there and do like a tour and everything. See his home, all his cars. When she was there, she was like stealing grass off the ground, leaves out of the tree. Like this woman was like in love with that motherfucker. My dad would even get jealous sometimes. She would talk about him. But she, like, I now that she's passed away, I have like all her books where you can see all the dead grass in it and stuff that she collected and saved. Like she was like one of those super fans.
Cool.
But she listened to it so much as a kid, like, you know, it gets stuck in your head. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. So is there anything you're currently waiting on, or to be released, like pre-order or anything like that, or not really?
Nothing at the moment. The only thing that I'm really waiting really for Superstars. Really.
Just the Superstar stuff?
Yeah, that I still need to get that Equal and Iron Sheik. I don't even know if they still even have them in stores. I think they've restocked it with all the new stuff. With the Stone Cold, the Warrior, and all that. So might have missed out on Equal and Iron Sheik. Hopefully not, but we'll see.
That's cool, Brad. When is that? When are we going to see the Superstar Wave with Stone Cold in that one?
I have no idea.
Because it looks like people are showing pictures of it, so I never know, like, if, because I know sometimes they have street dates and they still accidentally sell them, and people have them early. And
that's a good question. I don't know. I just see them when I see them.
Yeah.
You know.
I would like to find out like if you can go like to Ringside Collectibles and pre-order them or something. Because
No, not right now. Currently, I
no,
just kind of have to put that on hold now because I pretty much can't. I didn't really cancel anything because there really wasn't anything to pre-order. But things I wanted to get when it was released, I had to kind of put it on hold now. Um, if I do buy stuff, it's like very minimal. Don't try not to spend no more than $30. Or so.
yeah,
Collecting workers' comp is not a lot. Even if it is at 70%.
of your regular.
Yeah. So, got to be mindful of that. Because my wife likes to buy a couple of things here and there, so we kind of have to.
Wives do, as wives do.
So until I'm able to get back to work, I can't really buy a whole lot of stuff because
Yeah,
that's why I got to be patient when things come online. Let me just do the online thing while I can for now. That's why I'm still waiting on Series 2 of the He-Man Thundercats to show up either on Amazon or Walmart at regular price. Unless if there's something I see that I'll ask somebody to pick up for me, like you or maybe somebody else. When it comes to certain things, Ross or any second hand or whatever. That's about it. Really, superstar stuff and Masters of the Universe matchup stuff.
yeah.
Nothing mecha wise. Like the only thing I really want mecha, like brand new, that I have yet to see. I'm hoping that I can see it at Target at some point. Is the Puppet Master set with the Leech Woman in the chest, the chest thing.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one once.
I haven't seen that at all.
It's a lot more expensive than the regular.
I mean, yeah, I kind of knew that going in, but that's a set that I need. I need that. That's the final set I need to complete my Puppet Master set.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of slowly but surely building my horror collection, but it's taking some time because there's not really a whole lot of horror stuff that I really want or need at this point in time right now. I do want to get the werewolf from the Howling. I would like to get one of those. I still need to get the thing with the dog and the dog thing and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I still need that. As far as anything, that's thinking I can top of my head. I still want to get whenever they release it. If it's still on the table, is the concept with the '90s turtle movies with Bebop and Rocksteady, like a what if thing. Like what would Bebop and Rocksteady look like if they came out in the 1990 movie instead of
Is that NECA?
Toko? Yeah, instead of Toko and Razar.
Huh.
Yeah,
That'd be cool to see. I wouldn't mind seeing what that looks like.
a lot of people hate it. There's a lot of negative feedback. I don't care. I want it.
You still want it?
It's part of the '90 movie line, whether it's real or not.
True.
But that's about it as far as stuff.
And that concept actually came from the people that created like the movie, like the artist and like that was actually a possibility at one time.
You know what? That's a good question. I don't
Yeah,
know if that's ever been discussed.
That would be cool if it was though. Like like they do a lot of that where this was, but it got scrapped. Like how the original Predator was going to be Jean-Claude Van Damme is going to look all weird.
Yeah. But yes, that's about it as far as waiting on certain releases that I missed out on.
Yeah.
When it comes to modern stuff, I mean, I still want the concept sketch stuff from Motu Origins, like the Cyclone, the British lore, and all that stuff.
That's
now,
like
I don't.
everywhere. It's got to be clearanced out pretty soon, I would think.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. By the
eventually.
time I go back to work, I'm expecting to see a lot of clearance
Yeah.
because I wanted to pick up the two micro sets that Jurassic World Rebirth, had with Matchbox. The little micro set, like the micro cars, the little micro sets with the T Rex and the Spinosaurus head. It comes with
Uh,
like they was real clearance, as low as like $7 or $8, and of course I couldn't beat out the house. And they went on clearance. I really want those two, and the one with the Mosasaur head, the mini micro sets, because I don't really buy a lot of stuff outside of action figures when it comes to the Jurassic World stuff.
yeah.
'Cause I'm not a collector like that. A
Right.
lot of stuff is pretty cool, but those are what make it sexy. So I think I missed out on the micro sets that went on clearance with the T Rex and the Spinosaur head.
Yeah.
Now,
I see them at Target. So
yeah, so I think that ship has sailed for me on that. Um, but I would like to pick up that Mosasaur head when it goes on clearance. So I'm banking by the time I get able to get back to full swing of things, it should be on clearance.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Uh,
Brad, what two characters is coming out in that 2-pack? He's saying that the Stranger Things Motu crossover is coming out with a third 2-pack now.
well, the only one I know is the Hordak one. I don't know any of the other ones.
But this one's the Stranger Things.
Yeah, the Hordak two pack. They got Hordak and
Oh, is that what that one is with the the two characters?
yeah, it's Stranger Things. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't even know that. Because
yeah,
Hordak looks normal, except for he looks like glow in the dark, maybe.
yeah. That's the only thing that's different. It goes in the dark. I'll get that. Yeah, anything.
I'll probably get
Like I
it.
said, anything mashed up, I'll get. Whether I had the He-Man or not, I'll
Right.
get it. Yeah.
Good night, Dondi. Take care, man. Get some
All right,
sleep.
Donnie. But as far as Motu Origins goes, if there are characters that I don't have already, like brand new characters that we hadn't got, and if I like it, then I'll pick it up. You know.
Oh yeah, the Hellfire. Yeah, Brad. The other character, the Hellfire character, is a badass looking action figure. I could take or leave the Hordak because I got that new Mattel Creations exclusive gold whatever it was, the Hurricane Hordak.
Yeah.
I just have so many Hordaks is what I'm getting at. But the other one, the
All
Hellfire,
right, Nathan. Good night.
that's the reason I'm getting that 2-pack.
So I'm looking for the Ben Cooper Alien Predator figures. I do want those two.
Alien and Predator. Is that already out though? Or...
Alien is. I don't know about the Predator. The Predator might be. Oh, and also do want the Jaws and the Godzilla one.
I've seen a lot of those lately, like a lot of the new stuff. They look good. I'm not collecting those because I like them, but it'd be another black hole to try to keep up with everything.
Yeah, that's why I gotta be selective with it.
Yeah.
Because Godzilla is like one of my favorite properties, along with Alien and Predator and stuff.
Yeah. No,
If they made a Terminator one, oh shit, I'd be all over that shit too. Make me a Terminator Ben Cooper, I'll get it. That's the first day buy right there.
This one is murdered out, Hordak, all black. Looks cool. Oh, that's badass. I want the Hellfire Man though. I think that is a cool looking crossover figure. Or figure.
Hellfire Man.
It's gonna be dope. I'm gonna get that shit full price because I don't give a fuck. Me and Brad both
Look at
get
the
it full
dope.
price.
You said that's dope. It reminded me of Robin Hood. Look at the dope. He tripped over a rope when he crossed the river. Remember that shit?
Yes. That's funny. Yeah, I'm down with that Stranger Things 2-pack. Pretty much anything that crosses into Motu, they're freaking stealing, they're robbing me, getting my money because I'm buying that shit. I don't even want the Transformer one, but you know what? As I'm waiting on it and I keep seeing it, it's really grown on me.
The Transformer crossover.
Yeah, the Transformer cross.
Oh yeah, I mean, as dumb as it looks,
Full
and
price,
how they
boys.
try to go, about the storyline about each character is stupid as shit.
Is it? I was
But
wondering because they always put a little story out.
yeah, the stories for the Man at Arms and Starscream, or not Starscream, but the Skeletor, they're dumb as shit. But I want the figures because me being a fan of both properties like that, they're goofy looking. But they're new characters, new matchups. So why not? Especially with the Starscream one, the Pokemon Scarecrow, and the He-Man one was Optimus Prime. I wonder if anybody can hear us over the music. Can anybody hear us over that music? I'm curious.
Sorry, back. That emergency. They getting our money.
You know what they need to make?
What's that?
They need to make a Batmobile, '89 Batmobile Transformer.
Exactly. Like that's an iconic vehicle. Like it's got like.
Give me that.
Top Gun.
Yeah, fuck Top Gun.
Batmobile's like top 10, probably top 5. Like you got the Ecto. You might have like General Lee, Kit. You got the Millennium Falcon. Like there's like you got that top 10 that or Mount Rushmore list of iconic vehicles. That's the ones that need to be Transformers.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure they probably will eventually, one day.
Oh, for sure.
Like 20 years from now.
Yeah, we'll still be legend as fuck. I'll be 70, 71. Be buying that shit at Ross. Like fuck. It'll be like $100, and that'll be cheap at the time because of what prices are in 20 more years.
I still need to review these guys, Ninjor and the Mikey.
Oh yeah. I need that Mikey one with the snake outfit or whatever. Snake Man outfit. I still need a few more. I'm very close to killing that line off. But you know what? That was a successful run, I think. They did good with that.
With the Snake Wars, whatever.
Well, just in general, like just the turtle crossover, He-Man turtle crossover was very successful. And yeah. I just really hope, but I feel like we're not going to get Thundercats doing that well.
No.
They're already dropping the ball. Like, Wave 3 is fucking repaints? Come on. Come on!
Yeah, that's just wild to me. Like I said, the only thing that's different is that Panther really killed it for me right there. I don't really. You gonna give us the same armor, but silver, and then you're gonna give us the Motu style nunchucks with the 2 accessories that he originally got in together.
Like, I really want Panther Man. Panther Man's gonna be cool because even if it's kind of repaint, it's another character.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's like the only thing.
The only one, yeah. The other 2 I care less about. If it's the same head sculpt, there's no change other than just color. Kevin Coleman don't see color.
Well, the only difference with the line though is the head sculpt. I think it's the hair. I think that's like the only thing that's different.
It is different
color armor.
Then I'm getting 10 copies of it. Never mind. I can't wait.
I believe it.
Well, I do need a lion. I need another Lion-O. It could be this Lion-O, the Wave 1 Lion-O. Let me pull out some stuff. I got some cool stuff. I don't think I showed it last time. But this is a custom head and arms. I think it's actually based on the new Superman figure that's come out, like McFarlane Superman, where it has the lion head.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen that one yet.
But this one is done by a guy on eBay that does 3D prints and paints.
Oh, is that the one that you got?
I think this may be that new head because I have this one right here is actually from the old DC Direct Superman. Like this one, I broke it. No, I didn't. This one is Superman. This lion head. If you remember, I got this at Texas Toys, and it was it came with a regular Superman, the real wide head that had more. He was more muscular looking.
Yeah, because I remember you used to go to that one Twisty Toys or whatever it was called. That was right next to like a Target or a Walmart or something.
Yeah, it was next to Target. It was Texas Toys.
Texas Toys, yeah. Whatever happened to that shit?
Well, the location they had next to that Target, they actually shut it down and they moved to another location like that. I guess it was cheaper rent. And it just became like all Funko Pops, basically. And then they closed it down, I think, recently. It's closed down completely.
Because I remember when you used to do videos in that store all the time, and then you were like saying, "Oh yeah, they're going to go out of business," and then they was able to last a little bit longer because they were paying month to month. And then all of a sudden they had like a huge clearance sale, and they didn't have shit for clearance.
I was able, like at times, I would get 90 stuff in there, like in a long time ago, but it got bad. I cried. Real tears, sir. Real tears. The turtle line was, you know what? The turtle line was so good. The only thing I would ask was to get a vehicle or something, a playset. I know that's more expensive for them to produce nowadays, and they tend to stay away from vehicles and playsets. But that would have been cool to get, like the turtle van crossover. I don't know what they could have done, but it would have been badass.
I think they just figured, well, hell, we're giving you all these vehicles for the Legends line. Use that.
Yeah.
That's probably what they're thinking.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a crossover. Use that stuff.
Use it.
Use your own imagination. We're not doing it for you.
Man, that's because we'd be giving them our monies and everything. We'd be doing them good. I hope so too, Brad. Hopefully they would give us some information, because Wave 3 of Thundercats scared me, and now I'm like... But you know what? They've come back and done another turtle thing, like with that Super Shredder or whatever. Maybe it's not over. Maybe they're... Do we have word that that's the last turtle?
I believe that is the last one.
Oh, okay.
It just went out with a bang. I haven't even ordered that yet. I still need that one. A new shark movie coming out called Beast of War, about a killer shark catching and kills in a war setting. Looks really good. Oh yeah, I think I've seen that one. It's like an Asian movie.
Oh, that sounds good. Is it a pissed off shark, like starting shit or something?
Yeah, it's like it's like set in a war setting over the ocean, and then all the sharks eat all the sailors and shit.
Oh yeah, we didn't get an evil Lyn in the turtle line, right? That's
no, we didn't.
You're right. That's a big character. What's that bullshit about? I'm real mad now. Brad just pissed me off for the whole day bringing that up. I'm just kidding.
You gonna be sad all day now?
This is a random figure I picked up recently that I've needed forever. I love this Randor.
Oh, that's for the
cartoon
X line, the 2000X line, I think.
Yeah, 2000X Randor. I love this one without the. I like the other Randor too with the little removable crown, but this one's the one, man. I like this one.
But yeah, I got a vintage one. I got the original
one too, but I don't have the crown. I'm probably gonna buy a repro.
A repro crown.
Yeah, have you seen them? They make them. I mean, it's the exact same thing. There's not even a date on the vintage crown, so. Who will know? I'll know. It'll bother the shit out of me.
Yeah, I think
know what I did. Yeah, you're right. They should have done who could they have crossed over Evil Lyn with from Turtles? What turtle character? Because we already have, Turtles don't have very many females. Well, what was that? There was a female that worked at Channel 6 or 6 News also.
Irma?
Glasses.
Irma?
They could have done Irma. She's the only other female I can think of. That would have been cool. But she's a good guy. Like, I don't know, it'd been, I guess, weird, a female, evil female and a good female. Or maybe like they go, I don't know what they do. You need the vintage Randor with an actual vintage crown. You know what? You go look like on eBay and you look at the vintage Randors, and man, it's weird how that, of all the damn vintage characters, that head peels worse. Him and Champ Clamp, like you look at the vintage copies, their faces peel like crazy.
Drive me crazy.
Which one is her? The Curia or what? Shredder's evil daughter?
No.
Or is that something made up?
Oh, you're talking about Karai? Yeah. But that's, I guess, well, that's in the comics, though.
I'll take it. I don't know if they would do that kind of double cross.
Karai is part of the comic book lore. He wasn't on the actual show, the cartoon show. And I don't think they were doing characters based on the comic book lore.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
there's not a lot of females. Like they'd have to strip to do Evil Lyn, I think. But you know what? Maybe they could do like Evil Lyn just with snake armor, like when they did the Snake Man last part. If that makes any sense. Like I think some of them, like Champ Clamp, just for instance, he wasn't crossed over with any character. I don't think he just had snake armor. So I don't think they really needed a opposite figure to go with at some of it. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I mean. I don't know if I said that right.
Yeah, it was close enough.
You're like, where did you get that idea?
But I would like to, like, man, I don't know, when Funko did the Batcave, I guess that set a bar in my brain. Like, when they do crossovers, I want to see a damn playset every now and then.
Rai was in the original cartoon?
What's that?
I don't think she was.
Yeah, all they gotta do is like when they started doing the Snake Man kind of wave at the end, there was no like mashup of two characters anymore. It was just snake armor. People that didn't get it. So I think Evil Lyn could have done snake armor and have like her staff with the snake, you know. Who knows? I don't know. I'm still pissed off about 2000X, how the cartoon cut off and we didn't get season 3 because season 3 was gearing up. I don't even remember I think the last episode had Hordak come out. That's going to be badass. Because they did so much Snake Man storyline, which I'm not complaining. I loved it. But I think they were going to reveal him as her dad or something with Hordak. And man, season 3 would have been killer. Snake legs. Yeah. Like make Evil Lyn half snake too. That would have been cool. We could do that now. We're gonna have to make a custom Evil Lyn just for the turtle line. Oh yeah, babyface. That would be cool. Man, yeah, Brad, I love that cartoon. Those 2 seasons, I probably watched them ridiculous, like 5 times each season. And Brad, are you gonna collect? Because they're molding those origin. You've seen the origin, the 2000X kind of going to the origin style. They're a little taller because they're not squatty, but it's got the same articulation as Origins, that 2000X line, and they look good, like Roboto. All of them look good. I'm in that shit hard. You ever been in it hard? Hey, where did my buddy go? Oh, shit, sorry. He got kicked out. Sorry, bud. I didn't even see that you disappeared.
Well, I was doing something and I accidentally swiped and I
Man, we had a
took
whole
me out.
conversation right now. Me and you. You
That
didn't
wasn't
ever
even
answer.
there.
I was like, yeah, what are you thinking? Like, all of a sudden, I was like, damn, no one's talking.
Oh shit, he ain't here.
Now we're talking in the chat though. I guess that's why I didn't notice right away because I was answering.
Oh no, you could. I didn't miss nothing. I could hear. Okay, back in.
Missed opportunity. You're right about that, Caleb. Could have been dope as dope. Dope as dope.
It is what it is.
Yeah, the new 2000X. I'm all in. I have to tell you, I'm all in on that shizzle.
Hey, I'm all out on that shit.
I wonder how much it's gonna cost. You think they'll hit around 20, or they're gonna probably bump it to like 25 as they're going? Because Origins,
Probably
like,
25. I wouldn't doubt it. It's gonna
yeah,
be
they're
a
gonna
big
push
bigger.
that shit up.
You already know there is.
They're breaking my heart, but I'm gonna spend that money, and I'm gonna be real pissed
You're
about
spending
it.
$100 per set.
So you gonna get them all, Brad? You're in on the whole, like 100% in on those 2000X?
You already know Brad gonna get it all.
He's like, West Side that shit. I'm gonna get it before you.
You know he will too.
Yep, he's gonna beat my ass. I'm gonna pre-order that shit and cry about it.
Anything He-Man he has already got. He's one step ahead of you.
Damn it! I just hope I gets mine. I hate fucking pre-ordering BBTS. I feel like I watched a whole year of people reviewing that shit before I get it, and I'm like, I did it the same day as you. Why are you doing a whole year's review before me?
And you thought you got upset with me for getting Tatara before you, man.
Fucked. I was so mad. My whole life was ruined.
Yep. And then Brad's gonna beat you through all the 2000X. You're gonna be even more madder.
Man, I'm gonna be crying.
Brad's gonna send us a picture, and you're gonna be like, "Oh."
Yeah, he's like just laying on the boxes doing a snow angel thing. Fuck, I wish I had all those. They look, I don't know, man. I think the ones that stick out to me is like Clawful and Roboto. Like, they just look so good. They could be expensive at $5, but you know, they come out with a wave, you gotta buy all 6 right away, or all 4, or whatever the fuck the wave is. It could be expensive. I'm all in hard on that. I want them all.
All in.
Bien puro pinche duro. It's good. It's good. I think they look great. I think the sculpts are like crazy good. I love the articulation on them. It's weird, but I'm not big on double elbow, double knee. I'm not into that stuff. But the Origins, how it's like single, swivel, I like that type of articulation. So these are like, I'm into them. I think they look
more simple for you.
More simple. You don't see so many damn crazy creases and gaps in your. I don't need all that. I'm not like gonna be playing with them, so I'd rather them look better than move better.
Yeah, it's some figures you just gotta have regardless of the. I'm not articulating. That's why I'm using for it. And I gotta settle on what I can get.
Right.
When it comes to certain things.
Oh yeah, I'm into it. I mean, he's cool because it's different. Like, just like where we're talking about, you know, I have a billion Hordaks. They all look the same. Well, actually, the Hurricane Hordak, I'm happy with it because of that one head sculpt with the spikes. Like, it's different. Everything else looks the same, but that's different. But this is a different view on them, so I'm happy that it's a different sculpt.
I remember when you told me you were like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to skip that Hordak," and then like a month, I think it was like a couple of days later, you messaged me. You're like, "Oh, you know what? I'm going to get that Hordak." I was just like, "What changed your mind?" Oh, because it's got that spiky head sculpt.
It took one accessory did it. That's all it took. One accessory. Oh yeah, man, I'm with you, Brad. It's so different. Like, and I could have taken this off because it does come with his standard He-Man chest armor, But this is different. You know, you want something different. We've got a billion He-Mans already. They all look.
That's why I didn't want to collect certain things, you know, because I already have my He-Man.
Yeah.
Like that I can get. I can get because, like you said, it's different. The style is different. He's a little taller, you know, and
Yeah.
but I'm happy with the vintage He-Man that I got. As far as like newer He-Man, you know, I'm content with the cartoon collection, the vintage one I got. I do like the Power Punch He-Man that Dondi sent me because that was something I think I remember having that as a kid because I think that might have been my He-Man, something like that. So, if there was anything else I would want as far as He-Man figures in general, would probably be the what was it? The Flying Fist. And
Oh yeah. The
yeah.
He-Man.
But then there's one other He-Man that I wouldn't have minded added. I can't remember which one it was. It was from the
There's
Origins
been a
line.
few. Like there's the one with the stilts. There's the laser one. Aw, Chitara. That was racist to knock her down. Sexist, I mean. The young.
Yeah, they don't like you.
Man, these people don't want to stand. They're assholes. I need to get stands. I don't like stands though. I don't like the look of a figure.
That's what it was. The 80th Mattel set that Brad was talking about. The 80th anniversary of Mattel, the He-Man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's one I'll get.
What is he? What's the difference on him? Is there any?
It's just the same thing as the original.
Oh, okay.
It's just
Gold head and all the look.
Yeah, head sculpt, everything.
That is the best He-Man.
The crazy part is I watched the review on that. I forgot who reviewed it, but I did watch the review. Somebody compared it with the vintage one and everything. I can't remember who it was, but I know I watched the review and I don't remember a thing about it either.
The other He-Man I like, it's a custom. It's on eBay. It's from a very reputable customizer, and it's the movie, the '90s movie He-Man, the Dolph Lundgren, and the figure is so well done, and he in Motu Origin style form, but the figure is like perfect, and I want to drop the bones on that and buy that one. That one's a good looking Dolph Lundgren likeness figure.
Yeah, I mean they don't have an official one, so
yeah. And he does it legit, like it comes in a box and like everything, all the artwork, like he put everything in on it. Looks good.
How much is it? 200?
It's I think it's 100. I think it's 100. And when I talk about 100, like, you know, I cry a little bit inside, but I still need it. I need it. The other one I wanted, I showed you too. It's the Wind Raider, but done in Thundercat style.
Yeah.
Man, that guy did a good job. And the Sword of Omens actually fires out. Like all the mechanisms still work on it. That one's a 200.
Well, good luck.
It's a little pricey.
Oh, you spent more than that before.
Oh, you didn't like the live action movie? Brad. But the figure though, it looks, I don't know. I like that movie. It was terrible, but I like terrible movies. That's why me and Dave watch Killer Donuts, Killer Couch,
Yep.
all those cheesy bees. The cheesy bees.
The Attack of the Killer Donuts.
Yeah. I bought that too. I think my wife was like, "Why the fuck did you buy that?" It was
Actually,
terrible.
my
I
buddy
bought it for
Dave,
like
he watches it.
$2 or $3.
Yeah, I got it somewhere.
Yeah, Paul Rudd. Yeah, have you seen
Oh yeah,
that?
yeah, I saw the trailer for that.
It's like the movie is of them making the movie, right? It's not like it's different, I guess.
Yeah,
But it seems like they still like screw up and get attacked by anacondas. Yeah, that movie looked like it was going to be funny. It's not for everybody, but I like Jack Black. I think he's hilarious. I've always liked him a lot. Tropic Thunder, Snake Style. Yeah. I've got me a Motu Origin style Jack Black figure. And I dig it. I don't remember that movie, Brad. MSTEK. What was that one about? Is that an older one? I might have to look that up and watch it. You know, I don't really like going to the movie theaters alone, so I've had to I usually will buy them when they come out on Prime movies.
Oh, you're talking about Mystery Science Theater.
Oh yeah. That one is a good one.
Mystery Science Theater. The two robots that are talking about bad movies and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Fantastic Four came out, I think today or yesterday. I think it's today. It came out for sale for $30, but if you figure paying the ticket and all the snacks and all that, me and Lisa, when we go together, it was always more than $50 to go see a movie. So 30 and you own it, to me, is not too bad. If it's not a bad movie, but I don't know. I want to see Fantastic Four. I can wait longer and see it when one of the apps take it in, but it's going to be several more months for it to be free for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till I get to Disney Plus.
Oh, you watched it again 2 days ago. How did you watch it? Oh, never mind. I won't ask. I know, but it was good.
You're like, never mind. I'm not gonna ask.
Never mind. I won't ask right now. It's all good.
Copyright.
I never put you out on the spotlight.
People were like, let's find that guy.
He's right there.
Let's check his server.
I gotta see it. I really liked Thunderbolts. I thought like finally they stepped up again because I wasn't feeling some of them. Some of the solo Marvel movies, I wasn't like, kind of felt like a step back after the Avengers run was done. But then Thunderbolts, I think, was pretty good. But then
I need to get back into my MCU.
Oh yeah,
thing.
Still going on it, right?
I hadn't watched anything in a while. But I think when I jump back into it, I think it's season 3 of season 2 of I don't even remember no more. It's been so long. I got to go back in my history.
Right.
But yeah, I got to pick back up with it because it's like nothing but TV series. It's like a long stretch of TV shows, like a long stretch before I get to any more movies. Because I think the last movie I saw was Doctor Strange, and like the first one. It was either that. Yeah, I think it was either that or Spider-Man: Homecoming. I can't remember which one it was.
Man, you see, he got all jacked up on the new Spider-Man movie. Concussion. He had a major traumatic incident. Thomas Holland.
Oh, Tom Holland.
Yeah, he got hurt bad. He got hospitalized for a while. Oh yeah, Dave. There you go. Brad,
oh yeah.
Well, you do your marathon.
Yeah, I am. I am, but I can watch the shows during the daytime. The movie's not going to take happen until like during the nighttime. So if I'm home for a period of time, then yeah, I mean, easy. 'Cause my
Get
my follow up appointment is not till the 22nd of October, so I got time.
get some downtime on the couch.
What else am I gonna do?
Yeah, mine's well. I think I'm gonna do
So,
it here too. I can find 31 movies to watch.
no, my wife's got her 15, and I'm gonna do 15
Oh,
because um, I told her a year ago, and she says I would forget, and I haven't forgot. I've been watching all the Halloween movies, like from the original all the way to the remakes.
oh yeah.
Every Halloween movie that they made, I'm gonna watch.
Do you have a rhyme or reason? Like, do you have a way you're using, like I guess a method for picking how you're doing it, or are you just kind of just coming up? I love these. I'm gonna do these.
Um, Before it was just like I think one year it was like mostly like streaming, all the streaming stuff, and then I think last year was I think it was stuff that we hadn't seen in a while. I guess it all depends, but we still have our favorites that we have like our annual movies. She's got like 2 or 3 that she watches that she has to watch every year, you know,
Yeah.
and like Vamp was one of her favorite vampire movies. Um, let's see, what's that movie? Nightbreed. Like Nightbreed's like our all-time favorite horror movie. That's her movie that she has to watch every
Right.
year. Um, there might be another one. I just can't remember. But for me, I freelance. Like last year was like nothing but, or I wouldn't say nothing but most of them are werewolf movies. So I was watching that. That was pretty much my thing last year. But this year, I want to watch all the Halloween movies. So
Man, how many is there? There's a lot now,
15,
and that's including Rob Zombies, right? He did he.
Rob Zombies and the remakes.
Nice. So, well, that covers your side, huh?
Yeah. But you gotta remember, if I'm staying home, I could watch Halloween, the original Halloween 1 and 2, and then next night I could knock out 3, and then one night I could have a double feature with 4 and 5, and then Halloween 6, and then I can knock out like Resurrection and H2O, and then that. I think that's it for the original franchise. And then there's both Rob Zombie ones. And then after that, the remake. But if you really want to get down to nitty gritty, you can tie it in with 1 and 2 would be its own thing. Then 3, you could really if you just want to stick to the Michael Myers stuff, you could essentially skip film 3 and be fine. Has nothing to do with none of the other stuff. But then you can do 4 and 5 and 6. So 4, 5, and 6 that ties in with its own thing, its own story there. And then you got what you call it, H2O and Resurrection. That's its own entity there. And then of course the Rob Zombie remakes. While a lot of people love part 1, a lot of people shit on part 2, which I understand why. But I love part 2. Part 2, man.
I did too.
That opening scene when he goes to the hospital and just fucks everybody up.
Yeah.
I mean that's brutal there. I mean, then when he goes out and kills all the farmers and shit, But I think it was more so what people didn't like about them in general, for the most part, is they didn't like the hobo look that they gave Michael Myers. They didn't like the fact that he was unmasked and that he had a full set of beard and hair and shit. But you gotta understand that this guy, he's a wanderer. You know, he was on a mission, and so it took him a while to get to where he needed to be. Of course, his hair is going to grow out. Of course, his beard is going to grow out. I mean, he never cut his shit. And then, as far as the hobo look, I mean, Michael's not going to go stop at a store and be like, "Oh, let me take a shower and
get up and wash your tear."
So it's just, so it's just like I like that look. It's different.
Yeah.
People, I don't know. It's just, I guess it all depends on how you feel about it and how you look at it and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, I get it. Trust me, I get it. But at the same time, it's like, dude, people expect him to be supernatural, like Jason. They expect him to be a supernatural being, which he really was. He's
been shot, stabbed,
I mean,
drowned, like did it all, burned him.
But it was just, I don't know. It's just people's outlook when it comes to certain things is just crazy to me. But that's their opinion. That's their feelings on it. Who am I to judge on that? That they're wrong, But we gotta, because this Michael Myers and the Rob Zombie one is more realistic. Yes, the unicorn and his mother thing in part 2 is a little side of corny, as you want to call it, but it made sense. A lot of times, a lot of that stuff in part 2 went over people's head. It really did. But if you understood the lore as to why that was there, and it makes sense. But at the same time, what that movie's suffering was that it didn't have enough time to really be a Rob Zombie movie the way he wanted it. Like, part 1 was awesome. That is my favorite remake horror of all time. I picked that over everything. Part 2, it had its issues, and I get it, but at the same time, I mean, that movie was brutal. I mean, the scary thing about it all, as for his film, is like that shit could happen in real life.
Right.
And stuff like that happens in real life, and that's what makes it so scary.
Right.
Other movies, it's whatever, but Rob Zombie films, that stuff, and it has happened in real life. I mean, stuff like that, the way he kills people, how it goes about killing people, and yet some of it was kind of a little outlandish, but for the most part, I mean, that's something that that could happen in real life, and that's the scary thing. If it can happen in real life, then that's what makes it more believable.
Right? Yeah, definitely.
But as far as the Blumhouse versions, the trilogy that they did, I like the 2018 version. I like the aspect that they decided to go in a different direction with that when they said, okay, we're going to ignore all the original ones, all the original sequels. We'll scrap all that. We're going to make this a continuation from the original 78 film. So they're going back and they're doing like, okay, we're going to pick up 30 years from now. So that's essentially what they did.
Yeah.
So they pretty much picked up 30 years from the original film, and they made that as a sequel off of that, and then they made that into a trilogy. Even though I've seen the other two, I don't remember it as much as I do the first Blumhouse version. I really like that one a lot. I can't really speak on the second and third one because I only seen those maybe once each. So I haven't seen it enough to where I'd be like, you know what, that's a really good sequel. That was really worth it. Some people liked it, but a lot of people hated them. But hey, to each their own. They all can't be winners, right?
Yeah.
And they can't all be to that particular person's standard. It's not going to happen. That's just the way it goes.
That's true. I liked them all. I was down with it. How do you feel about when they really changed the concept of Caleb was saying he wants to watch all the Chuckies. What do you think? Have you watched the remake Chucky where it's more of a software issue than it is a cult possession type thing? They went more technology. based.
Yeah, I had that one. Yeah, I watched that like 3 times.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
had that.
liked it a lot personally.
Yeah, it was different, and it
It's
was more
different.
believable because
Yeah,
it's more up to date to where today's standards, has how it would be in if it took place today. To me, that's more scary because that's more believable than a possession one.
yeah,
While
for
the
sure.
possessions always will always be the best. Am I saying that that's better than the original? No. What I'm saying is that the believability of how that movie came about, it could happen in real life, and it probably will happen
Yeah,
eventually. You
disgruntled,
know,
pissed off employee that was going to take it out and goes in and removes all the safety perimeters and all that.
Mhm.
It was cool. That's gonna have to make my list. I'm gonna do 31 days with you on my
All right.
own.
Well, I already got my list. I know what I'm
Yeah,
going to do. How I'll go about it. I'll probably end up watching more than my share because, like I said, I'm probably going to be at home
yeah,
most likely. But I know for a fact I will watch all the Halloween movies. And I even found that if somebody hadn't bought it yet, but I did go on eBay because I wanted to buy the trilogy, but I didn't want to spend like a ton of money because I know sometimes Recycle Books has them and they don't, but they don't have them. I could get them like 5 each. And then a movie train company, they want like, well, $15 each per movie. I'm like, what's that? But I did find a set for the whole trilogy for like under 25.
that's awesome.
Yeah, so yeah, and except for maybe one comes with slip covers and shit. So I'm cool with that.
Did
So
you like the?
I might purchase that like in a couple weeks or so I could have them in time if it's still around, if
Yeah,
it's still available. I got it on my watch list. I think I even got it on my cart. So once I find that thing removed from my cart, then somebody bought it. But, oh well, it is what it is.
we should do a stream just to do our countdown of the movies. This was my top 31 pick or whatever.
Yeah. I love the TV series, the Chucky TV series. That series is funny as shit. I mean, it's great. It's awesome. I think I need to finish season 3, but I would like to watch all of them again. I think I watched maybe a couple episodes of season 3. I didn't get that far into it for whatever reason. But I like season 1 and 2, especially 2. All the different Chuckies that came out that he did. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah,
The one with the melted face and shit.
yeah. Oh yeah. When he gets melted out.
Man, this shit was funny as fuck. And then the one that was like huge as fuck, he was like buff as fuck.
Yeah,
But he was dumb as shit though. But he was strong he was like buff as hell but strong. He was strong as shit but dumb as shit at the same time. And but yeah, he was pretty funny. I liked him. What else? Yeah, overall, I thought that was it sucks that they canceled that series. There's a reason why they did it. I forgot why, but I think they was going to have at least another. I don't know if it was originally supposed to be three seasons, but I know that they were supposed to have like at least one more. They could have went on forever with those, but I have to read up on it.
did we get a? We were supposed to get another TV series of DJ Qualls, the actor doing Freddy. Did that come out?
No, that never came out.
It didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen. I think that was fake news.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay. I don't know why, but I thought it was real. Damn. So the only real new, like, big bad, I guess, horror movie character is Art, right? That's kind of the newest.
Yeah, Nick has got the license to that.
I like Art the Clown. It's pretty trippy. I haven't watched the newest one. I think it was 3.
Oh,
3.
Terrifying 3. Yeah, that shit was brutal. That shit was crazy. We saw that in theaters.
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
I need to
My
watch
wife wants it. She wants the first and third one. She don't care for the second one. The second one kind of sucked, in my opinion. The only good thing about it was the girl. That's that carried. She's the only one that was really good about it.
Yeah.
But as far as everything else goes, I don't care for it really. But we're probably just going to have to edit it anyways, just to have the whole set.
Yeah, for sure. That's a pretty much. I don't think there's any other new like actual characters, like horror character, that fits into that. The last Creeper one, Jeepers Creepers, was pretty terrible. I thought.
I haven't even seen the last two. Stick with the first two. You good?
Yeah,
other
two were good, but what they did, the last one they did, was so cheesy B that it was bad. I thought.
No, I haven't bothered to watch it. Watch them. Just because I knew it wasn't going to hold up to the standard of the first two.
Yeah, I would like to get a NECA Art the Clown also. That would be a cool figure. I've always wanted the Nun. My Walmart still has the Nun, but it won't budge off that $35 mark, and I don't know why. I just want to see it.
Is it the ultimate figure or the popular?
It's the one
popular.
without the door cover to the front.
Oh.
I don't know, but NECA, but I don't know which one that one is.
Yeah, good luck with them trying to budge on the cloth-good ones. I don't think I've ever seen those on clearance. I see all the ultimate stuff.
Yeah. I like the Nun. I like all the Conjuring universe movies, and we were supposed to get the what's his name, the Crooked Man. We're supposed to get a Crooked Man solo movie. They had talked about it for but it's been a while now since the last time I heard that they were doing it. So who knows?
Well,
I liked them all. They were all good to me. Now they have The Last Rite coming out. I think that's the final one.
Well, I'm going to have to cut this short because I got like 3% on my battery.
You're not cutting it too short. It's been 3 hours, so we did good.
Oh, I really realized. I looked at my battery and it was like all flashing at me. Oh, shit.
Mine's 100%. I had it plugged in this whole time.
Oh, lucky you.
Well, we did good, though. This was a good long chat. Everybody was it was good. Everybody we got to chat all together in the chat room and everything, so it was good.
Hell yeah.
Until next time, we'll do another. For show.
For show.
Let's see here. So, get this bad boy around. All right.
I fixed that here.
Caleb, everybody that's still on, Brad, if you're there, Joe, thank everybody for hanging out with us. We had a good time. We chatted for 3 hours. That's the longest one yet, I think.
That's a good time. 5 o'clock. I think 5 o'clock is a good time.
It is. It's better than 6 or 7. I think it worked.
It worked well. At least people can still have time to come in and feel for a little bit. I don't expect them to all stay throughout the whole 3 hours or whatever, how long.
Yeah.
But
like Dondi could get on, and he's an East Coaster. He's 2 hours ahead, so it's late over there. So he was even able to hang out a little while.
So that's why I was figuring, 5 o'clock, maybe 4 is more convenient for everybody.
For sure. All right, then we'll let everybody go. Everyone have a good night. I'll see you in the chat if you get back on.
Oh yeah, I gotta plug my phone up.
It's 8 o'clock in Caleb's neck of the world.
Yep, 8 o'clock here.
Yeah, I think it's probably 8 for us too. It's been 3 hours. All right, man. I'll let you go. Until next time. Peace, my friends. And